can. We should be alive if I did things good.
Yeah, I'm sure we are. Hi everyone, welcome to one more episode of Wildemount, Daring and Divine. Today with a very special guest. Little clap.
Golf claps, golf claps.
Yes, we'll get there, but before that, if anyone's new in chat, we are No Initiative. We are an RP-focused group, and you can follow our shenanigans over on Twitter at No Initiative TV. So without further ado, let's just go around the imaginary table and go and start with presentations. So why don't we start with Nat today?
Hi, I'm Nat. I'm going to be playing your resident dancing fool, Killian Aldora. I'm here to, study arcane things, dance way too much, try to shirk responsibilities, and make Emerson look bad. My pronouns, Nat's pronouns are he, they. Killian's pronouns are he, him. I'm excited.
Try. You do a very good job.
Someone that's always excited is Robert. Tell us about yourself.
Oh, why, hello. My name is Robert Allen, and I go by he, him. I will be playing today Ravis Morder Fadel Spiraken, the third. Esquire. Okay, the Esquire is not part of it. Paladin / Warlock of the Raven Queen. And his pronouns are, well, he doesn't really have any, but he'll go by he, him relatively because it's just simple for him. But yeah, though I will say that I there's this ball of Warlock that I have, and it just doesn't feel complete. So I'm just going to give it to Megan down here, who can complete it.
Yes, hello. I am Megan, your resident Warlock. I use she, her pronouns, and I will be playing the wonderful Emerson Eldora, older sister of one Killian Eldora. She uses she, her pronouns. She is full of, her shoulders are heavy from carrying the weight of expectations. But you know what? She's making it work. Kind of. She just wants to make mom proud and make her little brother take some responsibility for once in his life.
Never.
So I'm gonna shoot it. It's probably this way.
Yeah!
Yeah! Over to Corey.
Did it.
Oh, muted. Okay, right
You were
in the
new
face.
nude.
I was new.
How dare you, Nina?
It wasn't my fault. I got distracted. I'm like, wait, which way is it coming from?
Oh,
And
Isa doesn't know that's a thing.
Yeah, no. It's so confused.
all right, everybody. Hi, I'm Corey. I'm at DM Corey over on Twitter. I'm he, him, and I will be playing for you today Lucius Gray, who is also he, him, a paladin, Oathbreaker paladin of some as yet undiscovered deity, but I'll let you in on a little secret. They're not a nice guy. And I can't wait to make some more turtle jokes for you.
We can.
We can wait. But there's something we cannot wait, and that's for Sam's introduction.
Hey, I am Sam. I am at the Sam Wisest on Twitter. I go by they, them pronouns, and today I will be playing Merriment Dreyer, who also uses they, them pronouns, and they are a tiefling, arcane trickster rogue. Totally just forgot what words were for a second there. So that's how my Monday is going. Now for our special guest, Isa, make it better.
It's all on you, Isa.
God, the pressure!
No pressure. It'll be fine.
Hi, I'm Isa. I'm at Evil Clever Dog on Twitter and Instagram. I use she, her pronouns, and I will be playing Echo Sentinel 001, the Warforged fighter, who also uses she, her pronouns.
Lovely. Welcome. I hope you enjoy yourself as much as we enjoy ourselves every week. And as for myself, I am Nuno. I use he, him pronouns, and I'm here to make everyone's lives equal part exciting and terrible. So yay. Before we get into the game proper, very important announcement from today, May 25th to the 31st of May, we will be donating all bits and subs to the victims of the Sanford, Michigan floods. Apparently 2 dams failed, forcing an estimated 1.5 trillion gallons of water into the surrounding communities. So a lot of people lost their homes and businesses and even more due to the state of emergency. So if you can help, please help. Everything that you donate during this week will go to them. With that said, I think it's time for a little recap. But before, to set the mood, the traditional intro text that I've been reading every time. Let me bring it over. There we go. A land scarred by conflicts past is now walking towards the same path. As nations, empires, and dynasties entangle themselves in twisted, treacherous, and tumultuous conflicts. Meanwhile, most folk are oblivious to the grand schemes that drive conflict, as they lie behind the curtains of power and of secrets long forgotten. And other folk? Other folk just happen to be tiny leaves picked up by the ever-morphing patterns of the winds the change-bringer decides to change and shape. And sometimes these stories, like the one we bring today, these people, end up being the most important. So make sure to stick around and watch as their destinies align, because we're about to begin Wildemount's Daring and Divine.
Boom.
Today, Robert, do you want to do the honors?
Last time on Wildemount Daring and Divine, we found Emerson heading to see her mother. We found, so Emerson, last time on Daring and Divine, started out the game going to see her mother. Well, not to see her mother specifically, but going to her home to, what's the word we can use here? Pilfer, steal, rob her mother of
It's
their
technically
possessions.
mine too.
You know, immediately after her father was killed. You know, typical family life. Mary helped. Meanwhile, as they stole from Emerson's mother, the rest of the group went to a beautiful swing club where Lucius began hitting things with his sword.
I'm gonna give you a pro tip for personal experience. Include the word dance in there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
A swing dance club, not the other one. Lucius began hitting stone things with his sword, I believe attempting to chip it more instead of practicing, while Killian set us up with a zone of not being seen, as it's called technically in the technical world. The Wizarding Council knows. And then waited outside for his sister, Emerson, and Mary until they returned, at which point everyone had a discussion. We learned about the box as Killian opened it up. Inside, we found a crystal, which let us read the book, the diary of a certain Lady Delilah Briarwood. But we did have to spend spell slots and some of our own life force to do so. Then a certain person named, I believe it's Kenji, one of Mary's contacts, came to see them, at which point we discussed what was going on, and he set up travel to the Menagerie Coast for us, to Nicodranis. In the morning, after a good night's rest, we headed out to Nicodranis and met with a certain half-orc gentleman named Jarek, and he set us up with a travel to the place where the gentleman we had found being attacked by some kind of big fire thing had been sent by him. We took a coach out there, a beautiful, lovely coach, lovely, fantastic coach. It was high grade. And, well, we ended up where a tabaxi, I believe it was a tabaxi woman, correct, Nuno?
Correct. Yeah.
Was looking over some large stone thing.
Metallic, actually.
Metallic thing. Looked over to us and was like, "Oh, I have guests."
Exactly. Yeah. So after you took the more utilized path through the beginning portion of the jungle, the one that's still civilized and not very dangerous, and you finally reach this outpost, the Othrix outpost here deep in the Koraska jungle. You are welcomed in with open gates, and in the center of this outpost, which sports about 3 to 4 buildings, well maintained, all of them. They're wooden and simple, but they seem to be well maintained. Either that or they're actually fairly new. You're not sure. One of those. But everything seems to be in pristine condition, and in the center of this outpost, in this main square, lies the aforementioned large metallic box covered in portions of vine and moss here and there. And in front of it stands a tabaxi woman, actually covered in black fur and sporting clothes of a vibrant red and burgundy, with a hood pulled down. As she looks and turns to you, finally, I have people. Come, welcome. But who are you? Wasn't expecting any visitors.
I'll just look around if nobody else is gonna say anything. If no one else is gonna say anything, Mary will just sort of look around and be like, okay. Hello, my name is Merriment. It is very nice to meet you. We were sent by, I don't know if you heard that. Maybe there was some, really neat things you have found out here, and we just, would like to take a look if that is okay. Hello. Mary's like, I don't help.
I was trying to open up my document with names.
Yeah, I was, like, distracted, freaking out, because thank you, chat! Holy crap!
Yeah.
Like...
Thank you very much, everyone.
Oh my god, everybody. We're at level 4 hype train right now, just like FYI.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
I don't know what that means.
It's good.
I think it means that we just automatically level up in game, right?
Yeah, we're
sounds good,
we got
but I'm
another
sure that's
level,
not what it
right?
means. I'm sure that's not what it means.
Level 9, here we come.
I pre-leveled my character. I mean,
So, yes, thank you, everyone. I will turn, not turn right there, but I will look at the tabaxi and go, yes, we were sent by Jasper. Do you know him?
Oh, perhaps I've heard this name, but he was not supposed to send any more news for the next couple of weeks. But who are you?
There was a predicament that he fell into, and he figured that it would be important that we get sent out here to make sure nothing happens. He, however, never told us much more than to come here. We are his friends.
She looks at you with like extremely overanalyzing eyes, as trying to understand what really is happening here. So why don't you make me a deception check?
I'm good at those.
I know, but hey.
Okay, 22. It's not fantastic.
Ooh, 22. Okay, well, it's not fantastic. Sure, it's terrible, Robert.
It could have been a 27.
Ooh, okay. She kind of stops for what seems to be a very long and awkward 5 seconds or so. She takes one step closer to you, Ravis. Friends, yes, and he told you to come here. Okay, well, perhaps we can discuss then. In that case, you know what his mission was, yes? Have you brought the goods back to me?
Just turn towards Killian and kind of give like an eye, like a what do you think kind of an eye.
Oh, of course we can share that information. Ravis.
Yes, we have some information, but we don't. Like I said, he did not tell us a lot. I think something was going on and he didn't want info in the air.
No, not information. The goods. Should be about 3 barrels worth of it. Where is it then? Certainly you brought it. You're aware of this, yes?
Killian's
Are
going
they
to
being
cast Detect
sincere?
Thoughts. Killian's going to cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay. Ravis, make me an insight check.
I get advantage. Okay. Ooh, thank God. 18. Thank Raven Queen. What I meant to say.
So Killian's just like, oh shit, cast spell. And then looks at her, which gets service thoughts without a roll.
So, surface thoughts. What you feel is, this is fun. I'm enjoying myself.
Nice.
Ravis, you feel like whatever's happening here, she's playing you like super hard.
So I'll look at her and go like, he told us not of any goods. I apologize, we don't have them, but he told us to come here, that we would meet someone who could guide us to the correct place. Nothing more. Does anybody have any goods that he gave us?
Oh, any goods? I'll dig through my bag and pull out the Book of Dirty Limericks. Be like, I mean, I don't know if this was what you are looking for, but we got this.
This is awfully fun, but we are looking to continue the discovery process. Jasper's going down looking for a specific rune, one used in a special sealing ritual, and he's gonna kind of give a look, like, come on.
Oh, it seems that finally we have some honesty. Well,
I
that is
haven't
good.
lied to you at all, frankly.
Well, not you, maybe, perhaps, but kind of looks at Ravis.
Just turn back towards Gillian. I did it. It was me.
Okay. Well, perhaps let's say I can help. But you'd have to tell me what you're really looking for, because I'm quite busy, and kind of points back at the large metallic container.
What's in the box?
What? Yes. What is that?
What's in the box? Again.
Well, I don't know. Does it look like it's open?
I mean, I would assume if you're watching it, you would knowing what it is you're watching.
No. I'm
When
trying
she-
to figure
when
out how to
she
open
says
it.
that,
Oh.
does anything weird flash in her brain? Like,
Not at all. Just like frustration.
Ugh.
okay.
This definitely catches Mary's interest because they're just nosy AF. So they're like, oh, you need help trying to get into this thing?
I mean, perhaps if you were to help me open this, perhaps we can discuss, and I can help you with your
Oh.
quest.
I mean, my brother is quite proficient in opening boxes that should probably not be opened.
Oh, snap.
Recent times.
It's a very useful
Illustrious
skill.
Dragon Manager. Is it actually a box?
You want to try and make me an
No,
investigation?
is it box shaped? I mean.
Oh yeah, it's literally like a
Okay.
rectangular.
I
kind of
would like to
situation.
do an investigation if I may, though.
I
Yeah,
was going to
sure,
say,
sure.
I'm going to just go up to it and look if there's any language on it, since I can read all.
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. So Mary, roll me that investigation.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Ravis, you just circle around and you see there's some primordial writings here and there.
That is only a 14 investigation for Mary.
14. Okay. So you feel like the front face of this box seems to be some kind of door of some sorts, but it seems to be tightly sealed all around. There are no hinges, no lock, no anything.
Okay.
Killian, make me an Arcana check.
I guess I'm looking at the box now.
Perhaps not.
I am looking at the box. I was going to say that. I just hadn't yet. You know, stream etiquette, saying words, giving people conversational turns. 31.
31. Okay. So as you're still
Fine.
not looking and paying full attention to the box, you just see Mary and Ravis approach it, and you have this weird, really weird deja vu feeling, right? Almost as if I knew this was going to happen, but at the same time, this never happened, right? And it feels very familiar to the type of magic that you practice. It feels awkwardly familiar to when you are close by a certain specific artifact that
like
you know very well.
awkwardly familiar, like way too damn awkwardly familiar.
Yeah.
Like, it's probably that.
Yeah. This is like a very common side effect of people that are around artifacts of that type.
Do I get any insight into how I might open the box?
Yeah, with a 31, I'd say so. Yeah. It seems like if you can somehow peer into a different timeline where the box might be open, you might be able to translate that energy to this one.
Well, that is what I'm good at. So Killian is he's like, engaging, talking, trying to pay attention, and he looks over the box and just freezes for a second. Yes. Loading bar, loading bar, loading bar. And then he's gonna just put a little spring in his step, truck his way on over to the box.
Okay.
While he does that, I go, Belloc.
Nice.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so you approach the face of the box that Mary is currently investigating, and that Ravis is looking at the primordial runes. And yeah, this seems to be the door, per se.
Might I be able to use my ability to chronologically... I'm a chronomancer. I'm a time wizard, damn it. Reach for another timeline. Might I be able to maybe expend that to try to open the box?
Absolutely, yeah.
Do you like me to roll anything?
Yes, I would like you to roll another Arcana. I know it's pointless, but I really want to see it.
I rolled maximum wild die last time, so it's smaller this time.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Like, he's got to roll a 1
It'll only
someday.
be at 29.
Okay. So, do I get like advantage or anything?
No.
Okay.
It's the time.
So that's only a 24.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Why were you
Failure.
asking for advantage? This is insane.
Well, I expended a power that lets me reroll. It felt like it might be mechanically, thematically appropriate.
That probably
Fair,
was
yeah.
a one, right?
Yeah, right? He gets plus
The one.
23.
Yeah.
And I rolled a 13 on the die.
So you were sure you were looking at this thing closed, but making use of the fragment of possibility that you have invoked with your control over Dunamancy, you just focus for a second and you see and you scour infinite timelines and you find one where this box is cracked open, and you latch onto it and you try with all your mights and arcane power to bring it over to this one. Mary and Ravis, as you see Killian concentrate on this, the door starts to shrink until and it just falls down.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well,
With the
that's...
sound of excitement behind you of a tabaxi just woohoo! In front of you lies a humanoid figure standing up, made of either wearing or made of metallic parts of gray and darkened red, golden patterns to the armor, one arm laid down, the other one across the chest, sprouting a large blade-like object, covered in slight patches of moss. In the center of the chest plate, you see the imagery of a... Is it 20? Yeah. 12-sided... Is it? Yeah. 12-sided...
12, yeah. I assume.
polygon.
Oh,
As it slowly...
Dodecamancy.
Yeah. As it
Dodecamancy.
slowly starts to glow, populating the golden trims of the armor with energy. What do you guys do?
That does not look normal.
Killian's like still in it a little bit, and he's like muttering a song like 4 or 5 times.
Uh,
Is what?
is it moving?
Oh, there's a...
I'm going to just take one of my, I'm going to make my mage hand up here and just, poke at this person or whatever. Just, this sort of, white ghostly hand reaches into the box and just... right in, the forehead.
That's not really polite.
I don't know what else to do. Do you have a better
Echo.
idea?
Echo.
I have a better
Oh.
idea. Hello.
So
In
Echo,
response-
the last thing you remember is a promise. Surely, this is the promise being fulfilled. But in front of you, as you slowly regain your vision and wake up from your slumber, you see a spectral white ghostly hand poking at you, and a fiery red-haired human in a very fancy bow tie saying hello.
So, in response to being prodded by a mage hand, so you would see like the energy that sort of glows from all these lines and runes across this creature's body. Sort of the epicenter of it all is this dodecahedron, so the energy starts to flicker there first, and then it begins to like whir and churn, and the fiery light like flows out from that epicenter to ignite like all these runes and lines across its whole body. And as its head is poked by the mage hand, the light finally reaches its eyes, which just ignite with like fiery orange light. And in response to being prodded, the arm that has the blade attached to it just comes up and through the mage hand.
Oh, scheiße, neat. Hello.
Hello.
Guten Tag. Are you? Just the hand waves now, like in front of you. Like, are you? Hello.
Wait, is it like supposed to do that?
It?
Hello?
Who are you? This is not what I was expecting.
This is certainly not what I was expecting. What?
Wait, what were you expecting?
I don't know, some kind of treasure.
Oh, that's what have been neat.
What were you expecting? Emerson will point to Echo.
Oh, yeah.
She just stares around one by one at each of you, like joints stiff from probably years of disuse. Were you sent by Thalia? Has she come for me?
Sure. Yeah, totally.
He's gonna look at
No.
Mary. No.
And you all be quiet. I'm trying to read this primordial.
All right, Travis, you're doing a great job. No, we don't know who that is. We weren't really sent by anyone.
Archmage Thalia, are you deaf? If you're here, I assume you work with her, or if not, then you're intruding on ground you shouldn't be on.
Does that name sound familiar, Dragon Manager?
Yeah, does it?
Make me a history check, all of you that want to do that. Warning you, it's going to be a toughie.
Yeah, okay, then definitely no.
Ooh, I just
Oh.
got 19. That's a 22?
23.
Listen, would a natural 20 work? Because I rolled a natural 1, but I'm just wondering if the nat 20 works.
No. So 22 and 23, actually, both of you.
We're highly educated.
Yeah, true. You have not heard about anyone by this name ever, but the name itself also sounds very, very antiquated. This sounds like names of people that you hear in like children's story from the Age of Arcanum and stuff like that. So like very old-timey, I mean, ridiculously old-timey.
New friend, and I'm just gonna say that and hope that that becomes true. Do you know what year it is?
Mr. Dungeon Master, what year was it when Sentinel was put in this box? I don't remember.
So I think Sentinel,
Insert date long time ago.
Yes.
Sentinel would definitely remember it because it was a very short-lived calendar. It was like year 5.
Mm-hmm. Well, presuming the amount of time has passed that Thalia said would pass, it's still the year 5.
Oh.
Close. No,
Well.
it's not close at all. It is, in fact, I now say perfectly what year it is.
835.
That.
So there's a 5 in it.
Yeah, 830 years later.
It's 8:30 off.
Yes.
But I'm gonna attribute that to an arcane mishap, not math skills.
If a robot could disassociate
Who says they can't? Ask Megan.
What a mood.
You see her head tilt down, and yeah, it's very much like loading.
Is there someplace maybe we can take you? You know, where you can try to find whoever you, or, you know, something you were actually expecting?
I don't believe that Fire Genasi can live over 800 years, so...
I don't know if the other Scheisse has happened.
I mean, what we're working on might be able to resurrect people.
Really?
Glares.
Am I wrong?
Not
Rathis
this way.
stares in died once before.
Yeah. Like, hey, you got one. I get at least 3. Like, that's for me and my family.
So if I'm to believe that you are all telling the truth, who are you and why have you... She just starts to look around at the surroundings, which are obviously quite different from the when she
suddenly
was put in
Echo,
this
yeah.
box.
You look around, and you're pretty sure you were put to sleep inside one of the facilities of the Archmage, right? So there should be, you know, all things considered, a building around you, no matter,
Yeah.
right? But no, this is a middle of a jungle, cleared out portion of it with what seems to be an outpost built here.
And why have you brought me out here? This is not where I am supposed to be.
Oh, we didn't bring you. We kind of happened along you.
You
She
were
might-
found buried? Question mark?
Well, I guess that's my fault, isn't it? It would. I know where I found it. We could put you back. It's
Where,
not too far away from here.
where was that?
How did you get in?
So it was a bit run down. I mean, I would call it ruins. So there were many entries actually.
You know, why don't we introduce ourselves? Because I'd like to know the name of the thing that might kill me in anger. Hi, my name's Killian. It looks at Ravis. This is Ravis and Emerson, and over there we've got Lucius and Mary.
Hello.
And you are?
My designation is Echo Sentinel 001.
Okay, Echo Sentinel 001. What would you like to be referred to as?
My designation is Echo Sentinel 001.
Okay, Echo. Nice,
Oh.
nice. It's lovely to make your acquaintance. And he's gonna hold a hand out to shake. He's gonna hope they did that in the before times.
Is he holding his right hand? Is he holding out his right hand?
Of course he is.
She very stiffly lifts the arm that has the blade attached to it, which is her right
And he
arm.
will just switch hands.
Well, then the two halves of the blade sort of like fold outwards and
Oh.
revert back into her arm, and then
And
she
he
holds
switches
the hand
back.
out again.
Oh, that is very handy. Ah, I didn't mean to do that, but I did.
If she's Echo Sentinel 001, Dragon Manager, that's assuming there were more of her made. Like, is that something like?
If that's what Emerson's assuming, then sure.
That was my assumption.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure like, were there anything in history about like Echo Sentinels, like anything?
Make me a history check.
Just
I got
while
lucky
the-
the first time. This
Yeah.
is not gonna happen again. Yeah, that's a 3.
Well, I'm checking
It was a
too.
6.
28.
While they're all doing that, I just go.
150.
I just go. You know, I died the year that you were put in that.
Oh shit, you're really old.
Oh, wait, what?
I thought your boss was like strictly against that kind of thing.
Yeah, wait, hold the telegram for a moment. What is going on?
Except when it serves her purposes, it's really hypocritical like that.
Yes,
No,
that seems
it's
very
all about
self-serving.
unnatural. She's fine if it's natural or controlled by
So you
the
naturally,
spectrum itself.
you
Huh.
naturally came back to life.
Yeah, how does that?
She is part of the nature of death.
It just happens
So
on
if she
accident
does it, it is
sometimes. They
natural.
tripped.
It tripped. Oh, well, in that case, that makes perfect sense, I guess. In that it doesn't make sense at all.
Wait, so like, do you two like know each other or something? That would be fucking weird.
Mary, not everybody from the
No.
Year 5 knew them.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You know, actually, no.
She has like, I mean, her face is pretty expressionless anyway, but she's just kind of staring at Ravis, just blank expression, unamused.
Ravis, do you
So
have
Echo.
the Archmage that Echo Sentinel 001 mentioned?
The history checks?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
so
So there was a 28. And
Yeah,
then
hi.
what was Lucius's roll?
15, I believe.
Was it 15? Okay.
Look, I'm just
Um,
really good at school.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Brag about it.
So,
Go
Killian,
on, nerd.
you've studied some bits of the Age of Arcanum where it is possible and where any information at all is recorded here and there. You've heard that some of the most powerful mages were experimenting with bringing artificial life to fruition. I mean, they were trying to implement it, and you've never encountered situations where it actually worked. The closest you've encountered was like golem making, but this seems to be way more advanced.
I'm also like picking up like, you know, Luxon vibes
Exactly.
and shit. So do I get like some kind of inkling of just how badass they are?
So
She is?
exactly. So the thing is, as far as you know, the Luxon, right? So the worship of the Luxon was only started by the Kryn dynasty. Okay, and this is much later than Year 5.
I didn't know that. But Nat didn't know that.
Yeah, but Killian does.
Yeah.
So whoever built this Sentinel, right? They were tapping into Luxon energies way before the Kryn dynasty discovered it. As per your previous question, very badass.
Excellent.
Do you like, I don't know, need to like eat or have some water or something? Like, it looks like you were in this, box for like a really long time.
I do not require nourishment in the same way creatures made of flesh do.
Oh,
That's so cool.
that's pretty handy.
Me neither.
Is there something though that, you do need? You said this was not what you are expecting. What exactly, what were you thinking would happen, if you don't mind?
She finally steps out of the box, and it's very awkward. Almost these like huge robotic hands like grip the side of the containment unit, and these again like really stiff joints just kind of push herself out. And you can see like there's all this moss overgrown on various bits of like the plating, and she's also wearing a black cloak that's also got like very frayed edges and again has like moss growing over it. And she continues staring around at the jungle. I do not know. Without Falaya, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. She built me to protect her, so if she is gone, I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
What?
In this
What
awkward
was
moment of
her
silence,
goal?
you hear behind you. So turn around, you turn around and Zibi, the tabaxi woman, is just scribbling on a piece of parchment.
Zibi, when you were in, these, multiple entrance ruins that you found, our new friend in, what else did you find in there? Anything, that might help us figure out something to help our friend?
Might we potentially run into more of Echo?
Absolutely, yeah. There's several ruins all around the jungle. This was just the one that was closest by. It was the smaller complex,
Oh,
but there's much more. The rumor has it there's an entire city lost in there.
Rumor has it.
That's why I established the outpost. There's a hidden city, there's hidden treasures, and you know.
Well, we are ostensibly looking for one of those hidden treasures. A certain rune. And you said you would help us if we open the box.
Yes, perhaps I can maybe put together a little expedition. We are a bit short on men. Getting in where Echo Sentinel 001 was easy, but surviving what was inside, not so much.
what was inside?
A lot of weirdly active magical traps, and yeah,
Well, how skilled were your people?
well, the best I could find.
That doesn't really
So
answer the
not that
question.
skilled.
Oh, well, you did not have us.
Well,
If that is
maybe
true.
since we're short on staff, we could use. Well, maybe, and he kind of rejiggers his words a little bit and goes, maybe Echo would be interested in learning a little bit more about what's transpired since Box Initiatus.
Emerson will look at Echo and be like, do you want to come with us?
We all turn and look at Echo.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Whoosh.
If you want to
her eyelash is on the jungle still, and she's just like, what is this? But she gradually turns back to look at the rest of you.
I would like to look at the Tabaxi and I'm sorry, what was the Tabaxi's name?
ZB.
Zebi. Zebi, maybe we could use some friends, someone who's been there before, who could maybe walk ahead of us and, help us to avoid those traps. Those traps that sound a little dangerous for us. We're just the walking and staring at the sky kind of guys. But maybe you could help us. Maybe you could walk in. Take point. And I want to use charisma. I want to try and persuade him.
I mean, sure, roll me just a persuasion check. See how she lands on that.
Brother is so good at fixing trap.
That is
everything else.
a 24.
Ooh, 24. Well, I guess we could come to an agreement. I provide services that you can use, and then you can find whatever you want, but perhaps some kind of contract where I keep some, because I will be having expenses, But yes, we can launch an expedition.
We get first choice.
What about this? You get whatever you are looking for? Is it more than one thing? Is it one thing?
I
The
don't think.
problem is we're not sure. It could be more than one. However, it is very important to me. I don't personally care about anything else.
All right, so how about a base contract where we split 50-50 between the outpost and yourselves as the employees? And then if there's something you specifically want to pick, then we start shifting percentages.
You are
There's one
discussing.
item you want to pick?
You are discussing pilfering my mistress's belongings.
No,
Pilfering?
no.
No. Just
Recovering
bringing
for
them to
extensive
light.
study.
Yes, study is most important. That way we don't make any mistakes that could come.
Study for
that they
what
made in the
purpose?
past. World peace, of course.
Oh, well, I mean, I am sure that you would like at least to probably know what happened. Maybe we will be able to find something that helped find some answers, for you and for us together.
I have a suggestion to add to that basic contract.
Of course.
If Echo agrees in the expedition, we can put her in as a tertiary party with a claim towards anything directly related to her history.
Okay, this sounds very vague. What exactly is related to your history?
We'll find out.
It is a good question.
Would you say that perhaps ancient currency is related to history?
Go, do you have need of currency?
Well,
I
current.
don't have any need for currency. But I would like to find out what happened to Flyer and why she didn't come back. So I will go with you.
Important question. What was Philaya's focus of study? What were they trying to accomplish, especially with you?
Hey, why'd you get boxed?
That happens to Cylons. It's different.
What was
You see,
she
sorry.
the Archmage of? Was that a thing?
When you don't know the answer, I suggest you just make crap up because you can roll with it.
Is it?
She studied artifacts and she built me and the subsequent models to protect her in that endeavor. And when war and violence came, she decided that she would store me away to protect knowledge of the location of certain artifacts, which she had stored within me and erased from her own memory.
Oh. Interesting.
So you said that she created you and others like you. You think were there, more she created before you? Or I know you said you are, Echo Sentinel 001. Was there I don't know, ABC versions or something first? I don't.
No, I was the first,
Oh, cool.
and I usually stayed at her side, but because I was the first and the most trusted, she decided to keep me away from danger.
Oh.
And obviously that didn't work out very well for her.
Or it worked for you.
And you don't know, it might have worked for her perfectly. It's just that it's 830 years later. People die in that time.
It is true. Maybe we could find a descendant or something for you, maybe?
It's possible.
But she promised that she would come back when it was safe.
There's at least a little bit of accident or betrayal involved in this story.
Yes.
A bittersweet tragedy somewhere.
Not writing a novel, Killian.
Perhaps
Maybe
then.
she.
I'm just looking at the math here. Oh, sorry, Mary.
Oh no, that is okay. You are very smart, we know. Maybe we should start getting a move on it because I do not look forward so much to trying to get through a jungle when it gets to be dark times.
Yeah.
What time of day
The
is
day's
it?
over. We can get some going on it already.
Yes, let's.
So it shouldn't be too late, because you arrived in the morning. So I'd say 2 p.m. at this point.
Okay, because I know we had a few hours of downtime.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, and the nocturnal creatures of the jungle can't be much smarter than the ones that during the day, right? So I think we should be totally fine traipsing through the jungle in the night, right?
I can't see in the dark.
I'd rather.
Oh, that sucks
not.
for you.
If it's all the same, I'd rather do this during the day.
I
To
think
be honest,
It would be tactically advantageous to travel when it's light.
oh, she's
Just got a little
local.
bit of teleporter lag. I mean, I'm not ready to sleep yet.
Well, we're not going to
Uh.
sleep. We're going to explore.
Yeah, we're going to look for answers.
Hopefully.
illustrious dragon manager.
Mhm.
How many days did we travel here from the coast? Or from what was the city name?
We took
From
a
Nicodranas to here?
circle, didn't we?
Nugdranus.
No, from Nicodranas to here, it was just
Yeah.
three
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah, it was a
Okay,
couple
Okay,
hours.
so it's not that far. Okay,
No, this is the beginning portion of the jungle.
cool. In my head,
How-
we had a couple days there
Yeah.
No.
How far away
for some reason.
or like, are we like outside of the ruins now? Like, are the ruins?
No,
Like-
no.
How far away are they from where we are?
Do you want to ask Zibi?
Oh, yeah. ZB, how close are we to the ruins? Like, the closest ruins?
You turn around and you see Zibi already with a different person that was not there a moment ago. You see a young woman of dark skin, spectacles put on, just currently drafting some sort of paperwork.
Oh,
And they
scheiße.
just- Huh? Huh?
How,
Sorry? Ruins.
How far are we from the ruins?
Well, the ones we found the box in are about 5 hours through the jungle. But now this is the last place that's actually safe. From here deeper, it's just savage.
Oh,
Untracked wilderness or
Do you-
things
do
that
you
will
have a-
actively try to kill us?
Well, a little bit of both.
Oh, but I mean, you have.
interesting.
Well, ZB, I suppose, has gone through this before, yeah? We are going to have a guide to at least some of it.
Perhaps, have you drawn some kind of map?
No, not yet. This is very recent. We've just been exploring the outskirts. We have some paths that we've cleared, but that's about 1-2 hours radius. But there's no ruins in this radius. But Morgan here, and ZB points at the person that's drafting. Morgan here is gonna deal with going back to Nicodranus and finding people that can help us. Unless you think you don't need help.
What kind of help are you looking to provide?
Some kind of tracker, some person that's used to the jungle climate and can help us. Some survivalist of some sort. Well, the last one's kind of yeah.
I have an odd question. Echo, do you know how to get to the old buildings and stuff?
I presume Echo would have been familiar with the jungle surrounding the what were not ruins when she knew them.
Not only that, but at all times, you know exactly where the information you were told to keep is located.
Almost like a living compass.
Compass. Yes.
We did it!
Credits.
Credits.
Stream done!
Did the
Thanks
thing
for
again.
coming, Issa! That'll be all!
Okay,
Two
bye guys.
episodes in a row. Yes.
That was a good stream, guys. Thanks for listening.
yeah. Okay, well then, I mean, do we need someone?
Echo nods to Killian and says, "Yes, I know where all of them are."
Echo's not Echo. Killian's gonna turn around to his fam, the Emerson Lucius Ravis Mary fam, and do a little like come huddle, and whether or not they actually do or not is fine. He just kind of holds his hands out and goes like, maybe we don't need ZB if we can get Echo to help us out.
I mean, I like to think that we're fairly capable as far as groups go.
Oh, I mean, I am up for whatever.
I guess it all depends on whether or not we want to wait, because
I'm always down for cutting out the NPCs.
I kind of want to.
Sorry, what?
The what? The visits are weird.
Is this something
I just get this sense that like some people are like the focus of the story and some people aren't. I'm always a part of the focus of the story, though, of course.
Killian,
and all of you are.
We all know
And
that
Echo
you're the
is,
favorite.
but ZB's a side character.
It's fine. Yeah,
ZB's
I've
a
heard of this
fantastic
before.
torchbearer.
They're non-priority companions. I get it. I understand.
Okay, well then.
NPC.
Well then, maybe I think it might be best to just hustle on out while we still have some daylight if we have a couple hours to get there. Right, it was a few hours
I
travel.
was thinking these arcane traps and whatnot. ZB knows where they are, you know? ZB can
Yes,
step
and
on that trap for
That
us.
is true.
We're not going to make
I'm not
somebody
going to
step on a
throw
trap for
somebody
us.
onto a trap.
That's
We
a
just
little
find them
sadistic,
and
isn't
then
it?
we disarm them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Not here
pretty.
to sacrifice anybody.
Not to, toot my own horn. I don't play a horn, and I just pat the hurdy-gurdy still, like, slung over my shoulder. But, I am pretty good at, getting through things like traps and stuff, so if, I have a
can
little
confirm-
help.
I can confirm that Mary is exceptionally good at disarming traps. By the way, Killian, we need to talk later.
Oh yeah, you do.
What?
Mary's just like, yeah, you
anyway.
sure do.
And I'll put a pin in that for a second, but this all predicates on getting Echo to help us out. So, come on,
She
team.
seems
He puts like a fist in the middle.
I am
Come on.
not doing that.
I don't understand what you're doing. Echo,
Yes.
do you want to come with us to go find out what happened in the ruins?
Well, yes, I would be going there anyway, so there's safety in numbers, I suppose.
Oh,
So
definitely.
really, we're going with
And
them.
we're fairly decent company, if that matters to you.
Do you like songs, Echo? I'm like positioning my hurdy-gurdy, like ready to go.
You see his optics sort of just narrow a little bit in confusion, and she tilts her head. I haven't really heard many songs.
Oh boy, Velzen! And Mary's just gonna start going off into like something before we're in the middle of the desert. They'll actually go and stand in the box too, so the acoustics get like cooler, you know?
Excellent. Have you ever wanted to learn to dance? I happen to know a very good teacher.
By the way, this robot is 6'5", like she's very big.
That's okay. You can.
Mary, Lucius breaks out a pipe and begins playing along next to you.
What? Oh, I like you so much more now!
But is it good? Is it good? I break out my tinderbox.
Not to bring the room
Do I
down,
hear
but
him
It's
Prompted
one
recording.
level of bard good.
don't we have somewhere to be?
Oh, that is true.
Is this some sort of pre-mission ritual you always take
It-
part in?
It is now!
Absolutely
Yes.
It's very
Emerson.
strange.
Gillian, we don't have time.
Emerson, later
It's
we will
always-
play a game called Yes and.
There's always time to express yourself and dance. Lose yourself in the music, Emerson. You'll learn that one day.
Gillian, you had 3 years to lose yourself in dance. Now is the time to get things done.
I can multitask.
Clearly you cannot.
Snap.
All right, so I don't know what
You know-
you're doing here with the music and the dancing, but I'm about to send Morgan to Nicodranas to find the people. Do you want something in specific from the city?
What do we need, my friend? I don't know.
I think we're good.
Yeah? Shall I send Morgan then?
You don't need to set Morgan. Just keep Morgan here.
Oh, so we're just going.
CB, I
us then.
think what we're trying to say here is maybe a supply chain. You know, get us some rations, some supplies coming to us, so we don't have to do it all of ourselves. Foraging in the jungle isn't any fun, right?
Well, of course, I have that. I have that
Listen.
here. Yeah, supplies is fine. I just wanted more men if we wanted more men. But if you don't want more men, then it's fine.
I don't know. I think it will be okay. What do you think?
More men
Last thing
means
this
more
world needs is
time to
more men.
wait.
That is true. I say we go.
Okay. Well, I shall gather the rations and the supplies, and then we shall leave. Give me about 1 hour.
Okay.
Okay. Well, make yourself at home. That building over there, you can rest there for a bit if you want, and I'll call you when I'm ready. Okay. See you soon. And she runs off into the larger building, which seems to be like warehouse in nature.
Do we want to ditch that nerd and just head out in the jungle now?
Gillian, I mean,
That's
I
fine.
feel like we need to revel in the sacrifices of our friends, and really appreciate the pain that they
You want to
give for
sacrifice your friends?
Yeah, wait,
us. No,
what?
but the sacrifices our friends are making for us.
Sacrificing?
I misheard you.
I just in the middle of this, I just reach into my pack, pull out 3 bottles, and fling them at Mary, Emerson, and
Oh.
Killian, and give them each a potion of healing,
They
Ah,
break. No.
just in case you need them.
Dankeschön. This will be much appreciated. Hopefully we won't need them.
It's just a regular
You
one,
guys
but
shouldn't be
each of you get
mildly
one.
insulted.
No, it's just that I don't care if he dies. I care if the rest of you do.
Ah,
Echo, do you?
I can hear it. What? I'm enjoying my pain. I'm enjoying my pain.
look, Okay, if we have some downtime, Mary will try to teach Echo a song.
God.
Well, so the thought is, are we just leaving while we're
So,
just waiting?
We just
What's
ditch
the
her.
yeah, exactly. So what's the plan here? Is
Quote
it-
unquote yeet.
Okay.
Yeet.
So what's the final
it-
decision? Yeeting
I, s-
Everyone
yourselves.
I guess we will split, it seems. Mary's
Okay.
down for whatever, but
We're just
Looks
gonna
like
fuck
we're
off.
yeeting.
Sounds like it, yeah.
guess so. I don't know.
Just like we're just all gonna go to the bathroom.
Together.
The robot.
Our weapons and armor and trail rations and rope with us in case there's a fire.
Emerson's very confused. But if everybody else is leaving, then she's leaving too. But the whole time she's like, but there were people coming with food and stuff.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You, as ZB goes into the other building, you are directed to go to the rest house, but you just decide to, well, fuck it, just
Not?
go out the gate,
Let's go into the rest house,
We
jump out
decide.
the window.
at the window, and then go out the gate. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my god.
Okay, so as you step into the jungle, I assume Echo is leading this expedition.
Oh
right?
yeah, the second it's even mentioned that they're leaving, she just turns and says, "Okay, follow me," and just begins striding
Ah.
through the jungle.
So we're doing this.
Damn.
Just like getting branches slapped in the face, like come on, just look where you're going.
Absolutely.
Ravis intentionally making branches hit him in the face.
Okay, so Echo knows precisely the direction that they should go, but the jungle is actually quite dense in some parts here and there. So I just need you to roll a survival check to see how fast you can actually
Oh,
trek
me.
through the
Survival, huh? Okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah, my wisdom is great.
Yeah, go.
Wait,
That's
okay.
an 8.
Oh no.
Maybe
Coming in strong, guys.
We're back in Zibby's camp.
I don't believe
Some
this was
compass.
correct.
So you definitely go with what Echo's saying, but sometimes you have to maybe just go around that tree instead of trying to chop it down, and maybe it'll be more successful.
Oh my god.
That tree is very large, and you could just literally right over here.
Hey, the quickest
beautiful
point between
ancient
the
redwood.
quickest path between 2 points is a straight line.
She's all about efficiency.
There
But
is a
unfortunately, that does mean that nightfall is approaching as the sounds of the jungle start to die out, replaced by other slightly more ominous sounds here and there as the darkness envelops your surroundings. What you used to do, press on, or maybe try and find a place to sit for a while?
I mean, what's the worst that it could be?
Oh, there's a lot
Camp
of things
party.
probably.
Yeah, I think it might be safer to make camp. I mean, Echo, you are from this area originally, yeah? I mean, do you know, like, if it would be safer to stay put at night?
Well, the geography has changed quite a bit since I was last here, but usually we wouldn't camp in the jungle. We would try to get back to the facilities.
Here's the question. If you always know where you are compared to this facility, how far are we?
How
Would
far
we get
are
there
we?
soon?
How far are we, DM?
I don't think I wouldn't necessarily say that you have that information. You know the direction, so literally like a compass, right?
Right, okay.
Okay.
Oh,
I would
never
like
mind
to
then.
instruct Echo to make some precise movements, so I might triangulate the distance.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
That's how you can do that
that's-
with
yeah,
angles.
that's something you can do. Yeah.
And Killian's really good at math.
You
Okay,
nerd.
sure.
His
It's like a
protractor
survival
out.
skill nerd.
So Killian, make me an intelligence check.
All right. Before doing that, I'm going to enhance ability intelligence on myself.
Okay.
Oh.
And Echo, make me an insight check to see what the hell is this crazy man trying to.
Yeah, Killian's gonna try to explain it, but it's probably not gonna go to. It's like, yeah, point directly at where it feels, and then walk for for like 60 seconds and point where it is, and I'll be doing some weird measurements, and it probably doesn't make a lot of sense.
What was that?
As they do that,
Insight,
to
18.
Ooh.
just to help out with the instructions, Ravis pulls out his shield, which immediately ignites in a bright purple light for 20 feet, and then a dimmer light for 20 more. I really just cast light on my shield, but that's how he does it.
Sure.
It's pretty though.
Do it for the aesthetic.
Just to help out.
Just straight intelligence. Nah.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering for investigation intelligence. All right. 18.
18. Okay, so with 2 18s, you very
If I
awkwardly.
get within a mile of the readout, I'm gonna be happy to be honest.
Yeah, fair enough. You feel like the location must be around like 2.5 miles away.
And that's like hours in a dense jungle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 to
Right.
2, probably, maybe even 3.
Yeah, maybe 3.
It's your killing thing. All right, so Echo, thanks for helping out. That's based on we're looking at anywhere from like 2 to 4 hours away, probably still. So it'll be full dark by the time I get there. I'm thinking maybe we could camp. Party.
I mean, I am okay.
If you all need to sleep, I can keep watch.
Oh, you don't need to? That is so
God, that's
freaking
cool.
cool. We're all just like, you are so cool.
Yes, she is. I love Warforged.
But you would make the best big spoon.
I don't know, that sword hand though.
Nope, that's fine.
It's folded away now. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Big risk, big reward.
Okay.
Sorry, my love for robots is showing. Keep it together.
It's okay. I love robots too.
So
In case you couldn't guess.
I think we're gonna set up camp then.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it literally everyone's gonna sleep and Echo's gonna stay awake?
I am.
Sorry.
I was going to cast Liamon's tiny hut
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
after dance party. Naturally.
There's just disco lights going
I'm
inside.
just casting light again and again and again every 6 seconds to change the light.
Just
It's not a stealth
thaumaturgy.
camp. This is not a stealthy camp. There's a glitter globe. It's
Absolutely
like-
not.
If someone
We're dimming
suggests
the
to Killian
stars.
that we should be stealthy, he might change his idea. But right now, we just like grabs a rock, makes it play music, puts it down to the camp, and like practices his solo dance moves. And he probably loudly laments how it's been way too long since he's done a swing out.
That's not a good idea. In a jungle, you may attract predators.
Killian waves his hand, and a dome of force
From in here, much better.
Regardless, the area is still surrounded by about 50% of all the moths in the jungle from Ravis's light from before.
And now
Chain
they're all
lightning.
inside the
What
globe.
you? Yeah, there you go.
Oh my god.
I cast Eldritch Blast on all the moths.
Oh, I'm just gonna
Don't
get
talk, that's a
down
burning
in the
hand just
Yo,
hut.
you gotta be careful of moths here in the Chimera, y'all. They're dangerous.
Oh no.
The moths can't get into the hut, right? We're good.
You're good.
Yeah, no, they can't.
But the Mothman.
Oh no!
Oh,
The Mothman is a
Mothman is
designated creature,
The
so.
Mothman is welcome. Moths are not.
What if the moths were already inside the hut when he cast it?
Oh
Mm.
god.
Ooh.
And then they're trapped in there.
Wow.
Ah, fuck.
That is very true.
Well,
There's
I'm
about
staying
5
awake
moths
tonight.
inside the hut.
and then Ravish just pulls off a mask and he was a moth the whole time.
Cool. So this all started because I asked if Echo was staying alone outside or if anyone trying to engage in any way.
But we're all
That might
inside a
change my plan.
hut, so.
Oh, is it like including?
Yeah, she wouldn't mind being in my hut.
And
So
you can see
basically
out
it's
of it when you're inside of
Yeah.
it. So nothing
Yeah.
can see in, but we can see out.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna make it clear, Killian's not that security oriented.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, it's fine.
And from
Um,
inside, we have no
surprise.
clue that you've made it clear.
Everyone but Killian can walk out, and it'll persist though.
That's good
Yeah.
to know.
You can come back.
Yeah. So basically, Warforged don't need to sleep. They can just spend 6 hours in an inactive, motionless state.
Sentinel's rest, right?
Yeah,
I love it.
But also, she has no need to take a long rest because she's got all her. She just woke up from the longest
She's had
rest.
800 years
I mean-
of long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, low-key
Longest
same,
rest.
though.
Yeah, it literally, I've used nothing today.
Fair enough. I mean, up to you guys.
Oh no, I'll still take it so I don't get exhaustion later.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mary,
Oh, thus, yeah?
do you know anything that swings?
That's things.
Oh,
I
no.
mean, for the
I
hurdy-gurdy,
thought.
I mean, that is
Yeah.
not exactly the best instrument for it, but, and I'll try to, like, sort of play back whatever was, like, playing, like, when we were, like, when we met at Minnie's the other night.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just pick some sort of song that got stuck in, like, Mary's head and try to, like, play it back to Killian and be like, is this right? I don't, it has been a while.
It's almost like coleslaw.
Look,
That's
okay,
the
I
song.
don't go that. It's not really like my scene, that place, but, you know, it was pretty neat when we was out the other night. But I try to play it
This
back.
side. Yeah.
All the swinging in the world happens
Oh,
inside this tiny hut.
The lyrics are fun.
So
I don't know where Arkansas is, but, you know, it's a thing.
it's dark. I assume,
Arkansas.
as it gets dark, it's also dark in the dome. Yeah, that's how that works.
Yeah, unless
Yeah.
someone makes a light.
Yeah, I'm
Unless
gonna,
my shield is still lit.
Oh, I say because I'll cast light on something.
A
And,
bulb to
Yeah.
make a light bulb.
Nah.
But I want to take the box that I took out of the safe, like the empty box. So I want to cast light when I'm like next to Killian and just like pass it to him. Any idea what this is?
Oh, that's the one Mom and Dad keep hidden in the bottom of the safe.
Yeah, but it's empty now. Do you
Oh, I never
know?
opened it.
Well, neither did I, but I assume it probably shouldn't be empty.
His brain's kind of catching up a little bit. Like, wait a minute, you broke into Mom and Dad's safe?
That's neither here nor there.
Hey, it feels right here.
Well then, yes. How do you think I got the money to get us all down here?
I thought you just talked to Mom.
Well, I
And
did
lied.
I did talk to Mom and lie, but that was after I had already broken into the safe.
Well, now you're just doing redundant work.
Oh, by the way, she still thinks you're in town. Well, she obviously wasn't going to care if I was leaving, and I said I was leaving and going because my boss sent me somewhere for work, and she said, okay, bye.
Julian is going to, in his hand, pull out his little Luxury Combiner, shake a little bit, it sparkles with this light and energy, and cast Sending, or at least attempt to. Yeah, we good. To Mom, and go, hey, Mom, gotta go out of town suddenly, teleportation council business. Sorry, love you, bye.
You get a reply.
But what about your dad?
Yeah. No, but your sister already left. No, you can't do. No, you need to find out what happened to your father.
Well, I can't respond. That'll cost another third level spell slot.
Well, this is why you're here, regardless.
Yeah. Teleportation council business. Love you, bye.
But do you know what was in it?
I'm assuming the answer is no, illustrious dragon manager.
No, yeah, no, you had no idea.
No, but you know,
You weren't
always
even
had some-
supposed, and you were not even supposed to have seen it, but you saw it like cheekily once or twice.
Yeah. I always had some sort of powerful magic protecting it, and like it was before I went off to college, so I couldn't deal with it yet.
Oh.
So you broke into it? What was inside?
Nothing. And I'm gonna open it up and show like the indentation, be like, something was there. You can see that indentation doesn't form from something sitting there for a few days. There's something in this box for a long while, and now it's gone. And I'm not really sure what it is.
Well, dear sister, it seems we've been robbed, and not just by you.
I don't think it counts as robbing when it's something that I guess is technically mine. Just think of it as an advance on my inheritance.
We can move on from that topic. Illustrious dragon manager.
Tell me.
P.S. You were disinherited.
Can I look at this box and glean any information with, say, an investigation check?
You can try.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Why not?
Oh, with your million intelligence.
24.
24.
Oh, intelligent one.
There's not much that you can tell about this, to be honest, but you do see that the imprint is quite specific. So you're pretty sure that if you were ever to see the piece, you could connect the dots.
It's small. Is it have
It is very
maybe
small.
geometric edges?
Yes, there are some that seem to be sharp edges here and there.
Okay.
Like 2 lines are definitely sharp, but some of them also seems to be rounded.
All right, I'll pick it up and snip it and try to tell if it's magical.
You
If
can
there's
smell
any
magic?
magical auras clinging to the receptacle.
An Arcana check.
50.
But I could just cast
92.
detect magic, but why not?
You could have, yeah.
23.
23. You're not sure if the item that was in here was magic, but it was definitely protected by magic.
Okay. Huh.
Said,
Well, I'm sure, logic dictates that there's nothing to do with our father's death at all, right?
I mean, I wouldn't. Wait, Dragon Manager, you said it's like pointy on some ends and like round on. Can you do another like run around as to what the little crystal that we use to decode the journal looks like? Because I feel like I remember that was like kind of roundy, but also had sharp edges.
It was, yeah.
Does it?
It does not fit precisely, but it might be something similar.
Yeah, Emerson. Take out. Where's the crystal? The journal reading crystal. And be like, oh, close, not quite, though. I don't know.
So-
Whoever killed father managed to get in and out of the house undetected. I wouldn't be surprised that they could also have gotten in and out of the safe.
On father's body was that little token of the
Right.
of the
Do you still have
phoenix.
Do I still have that? Do either of us have it?
That's
One of us
Someone
has
has
that,
it.
right?
emblem. I believe Killian
I
has
think
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Killian
It's like,
definitely has it.
very, very beginning, Killian chucked it to Emerson, and Emerson chucked it back to him.
Yep. That sounds right.
Oh, by the way, since I can't leave the dome, Ravis probably sees Killian pull down.
Oh yeah. Just for memory's sake, is theirs cut in half?
Sam!
Was phrasing? It's you this week.
Yeah, are we still doing
Nah.
phrasing? Is that still a thing?
But just for memory's sake, is theirs cut in half? I thought I remembered them having one that's like cut in half. What?
The token? No. It was
No,
just
I thought it
his
was for some
trader on the
reason.
back.
trader on the
Ours
back.
I don't
did
know why I thought
open.
Yeah, it did open.
Oh, opens. That's what I was remembering. Gotcha. I mean, to be fair, I'm already in the middle of my meditation, my trance, so I wouldn't know.
This and the journal references the Twilight Phoenix too, so it's. I mean, maybe Dad was all just way too mixed up in all this, and maybe they came and recovered the things that he was holding on to. I mean, there's not a lot we can do beyond conjecture at this point, right?
Supposed to figure it out. Well, you're supposed to figure it out. I'm supposed to help you figure it out. But it's all too. It can't be a coincidence, right?
I mean, it can. That's how math works.
Well, I'm not great at school. I'm good at
Life
magic.
is just a lot of math.
Not great at school.
Dancing's math. Music is math. It's all math.
That's why I'm not really good at either of those things.
Come on, you got to get a little better. You did master magic eventually.
Well, yes, but not with math. You've been gone a while.
You didn't get messed up in some weird cult or get injected with bit by like a dragonfly or something. Like, oh, dragonfly, Killian.
I mean,
You're great at this.
I mean, I work for the assembly, so if you count that as a cult, then yes.
Everything's a cult when you look at it in the right direction.
You're not wrong. But I don't know. We'll just have to keep an eye out. I don't think we're going to find whoever killed Father outside of the Empire, but you never know. There's a reason we're down here.
And Killian's gonna take a deep breath. I'll just put an arm around his sister and just give her a hug.
Cutes.
I'll be like,
I'm glad you're here, Emmy.
I missed you.
I'm gonna go that far as he like breaks away.
And she just pushes him, be like, and you ruined it. I'm going to go to bed.
Yeah, I should probably turn the music down. And he just puts his hand in, the mystical arcane gestures pass down the generations as he just.
Lovely. Okay. Is anyone else doing anything before engaging in a long rest, or not really?
A long break.
An extended respite, Dragon Manager.
Yes.
There we go.
Lucius Gray is going to venture out into the woods, well into the jungle, and he's going to begin casting Find Steed.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ravis's eye just kind of opens up a little bit as he leaves and goes, I think Archie's going to die out there.
For the record, Mary
Song
totally
again.
snores.
I really hope I get like a giant raven or something.
Fair, it's your
So
choice.
as you start concentrating on the spell and start casting it, you start formulating in your mind the shape that you want your mount to have, your steed, your trusted companion. And as you open your eyes and stop casting the spell and finish the incantation, you see in front of you a majestic creature of tough hide, hard back, almost different from the body, as if it has a shell covering its torso, as a giant sea turtle appears in front of you.
Yes.
Nunu, you just
Fast
turned
turtle.
a glorious spell into a shit post, and I love it.
I'm so here for it.
I'm gonna name him Swifty.
50!
Shitposts or GTFO?
We'll see it in the morning. You'll be like, this is Swifty. And be like, that's a...
Serious moments are for other people.
Is that a dire giant sea turtle?
Dire
Dude,
Yeah.
listen. Tired of people using the word dire to mean big.
No, the
'Cause it
situation
doesn't.
The situation is dire if he's depending on the speed of a turtle to get around.
Burn.
All right, fine. Megan ruined it. Let's just go.
Are you selling my sister now?
So you and your trusted companion go back towards where the party gathers and is fast asleep, I think. Mary,
Damn.
Ravis, Echo, is there anything you want to do before the rest completes?
Echo is basically just keeping watch. After 2 hours, she'll enter the Sentry's Rest state, but for the first 2 hours, she will quite literally be sat at the edge of Leoman's tiny hut, not even sat, just crouched almost, as if ready to fight if anything comes away. Kind of ignores Lucius leaving and is just kind of thinking I'll let them do whatever they want. But I guess
Not their mom.
if she, I guess if she sees him coming back with a giant turtle, she might just kind of cock her head and look at the turtle and then back to him. You made another new friend today.
Yeah, I mean, is this here Swifty? We've known each other for, what is it, like, it's been ages. It's like, what, I don't know, maybe like 20 minutes, but it feels like ages.
You're right. It does feel like ages.
Oh my god.
I understand. I understand the desire to jump on the dire sea turtle and go for a ride around the camp would be a really great idea, except for one thing. Well, you know, he's kind of new, and I haven't really gotten to ride him yet. And on top of that, he might hurt you. I mean, I can't really. I just met the guy. All right, I can't vouch for him. It wouldn't be safe. I know. But maybe next time you can go for a ride on the turtle. Right now, I'm gonna ride the turtle. All right.
Don't worry, I'm not disappointed.
I'm so glad we can let you down easy like that.
The turtle looks at you, Lucius, looks at Echo, stretches its neck up to a tree.
Oh, look at the little guy's hungry. He's so cute. Starts scratching him behind the ear hole.
Oh my god.
Would like to know, is this Mount Celestial, Fiendish, or Fey?
Definitely fiendish.
Fiendish.
What I'm
Fiendish
thinking.
turtle.
Chaos turtle.
Hell
Fiend
turtle.
Awesome. Yeah, hell turtle.
And I assume eventually Lucius goes back inside the Lehman's tiny hut. Yeah. Okay, cool. Ravis and Mary, anything or?
I just go into 4 hours of a dream trance, and then after that, which would be 2 hours into Echo Sentinel Rest, I get up, refresh, and pull out the Chains of Pandemonium, my crossbow, and just watch around. That's literally my next 4.
Okay. All right. So.
Merriment has a thing real quick though.
Oh yeah, go for it.
This will be like super quick just at some point because they could definitely probably easily slip away while nobody is looking. They're just gonna take a few minutes to take their dagger and carve Evandra's symbol into like a stone and make like a little mound of stones as like a tiny shrine essentially in the jungle. And they'll leave like a gold coin buried underneath it just for luck on our new adventure, their first time out of the Empire.
Nice.
That's all they do.
Nice. So, Echo, as you power down and begin your Sentinel's Rest protocol, as you feel your energy kind of wane and you go into power down mode, before you shut down, the last thing you hear again is, "Don't worry, I'll be back soon." And let's go on a break.
Oh,
and we'll come back after
Break
this
my
stuff.
heart like that,
Nunu,
Nunu.
you
For
monster!
real, no. Alright, thank you so much, everybody. We'll be back soon.
Yes. Hello. We're back.
Wow.
Woo! Whew. Okay. I hope everyone drank some water, stretched their legs, because now we're getting back into turtle story. No, I mean no more turtles. No, sorry. I
Oh,
think
are
that's
we
enough.
changing the name of the stream?
Turtles, all
We are
the
now.
time. It's turtle time,
we
baby.
we can't change it to
Turtle
turtle
time.
story. Then you have to come
Cowabunga.
up with a new rhyme.
No, turtles.
Oh yeah, you're right. No, shit.
TT,
Never mind.
Turtles in time.
No. Stop it. I quit. Stream canceled.
No.
Turtles. Turtles and divine. That way, I don't need to come up with a new.
Oh, that's fine. Fine. Yeah,
Uh,
that works.
Yeah, the daring weren't so daring once the turtles came on stream. So
I mean, Nat is
Don't
a time
speak for it.
wizard.
Don't
You know,
speak for
turtles in
everyone.
time.
Turtles in Time is
I'm
the
just-
superior TMNT
that's true.
movie, game, everything.
You're not
Drop kick in
wrong.
history.
I don't mean to
All right.
drop hot TMNT takes. on the stream,
Spicy
but-
takes.
Folks.
The spiciest
yeah, I'm sorry for that
TMNT
really-
takes.
That's what everyone is
spicy
clearly here
take.
for.
I know. I know.
I take it back. I
Illustrious
think we had
dragon
enough
manager.
turtles. I think we had enough turtles.
All right,
so
so-
It has
the
now become a
opening-
Pegasus.
Can the opening
DM,
rhyme
DM.
change from daring in divine to turtles in time?
Oh, snap. I'm here for the slant rhyme.
and,
I like it.
Yeah.
I
I'll
like
think
it.
about it.
Nunu's about
Maybe
to quit.
one
DM,
episode
just-
when you least expect it.
Y'all know we're live, right? Just.
So when you forget
believe
about
that
it,
you have empowered
What is this
the turtle.
live you speak of?
Apologies
empowered
to
the turtle
everybody in
regime.
chat dealing with us.
the trees fall on top of the dome whenever the spell finishes. You all die. It's done.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Luckily,
You
my
know,
turtle
that's okay.
protects me.
You know, I mean, to be fair, we deserve it. We did actively decide to run off into the jungle with zero
Yeah.
offered, like, guides.
Like everyone's just like, oh, we have all of this help.
We got a robot.
We have
Yeah.
what you need.
I feel like they're gonna
Already.
catch up to us.
maybe.
We got
Alright,
a cool
so-
robot.
We wake up and they're
Eventually-
surrounding our camp like, God, you guys are idiots.
Oh my god. It's been a Monday, everybody. I'm sorry.
So
And
eventually-
screen wipe to DM.
Okay.
Yeah. Eventually, your long rest comes to an end, and I assume it would be both Ravis and Echo already fully operational when this happens. And dawn is upon you. The sound of the jungle fauna strikes your ears, and the scent of the morning freshness of a new dawn in the jungle, in the Karaska jungle, hits your nostrils as well. So tell me, what is the plan? Continue
Really
straight
smell
forward?
things.
I think so.
So very
First-
efficiently, it's just
first
like,
off-
yes, we need to go this way.
I imagine like the moment everybody just sort of starts waking up, even though we're not ready yet, Echo just like starts taking off, kind of. Like that's what I picture. Like, oh, you're awake, time to go.
Uh,
Yeah.
Lucius, always sleeping in his armor anyways, just jumps right on the back of Swifty and begins
Oh.
plodding away.
Wait, hold
I
on. Are we
noticed the
just going
turtle.
to?
Wait, that's
Yeah. Are we just going to breeze right past the giant turtles that showed up?
He made a friend in the forest.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yes.
I figure what? If the turtle wants to walk on the road, I'll let the turtle walk on the road.
Divine sense. What is this turtle?
I still don't think that explains things.
Yeah, I don't. I mean,
I reach-
oh,
Lucius will reach
kind-
down and pat the turtle on the side and this here Swifty. Swifty was crossing the street. I was helping him across the street. We got to talking and one thing, we're best of friends.
it kind of reminds me of the giant turtle ducks of Zorhas.
The giant Hosa, what?
I think you are just making things up.
Is it needs pronounced
I've
Jaws?
seen them. They're adorable.
You've spent
Hey, what is a paladin
time
without a
out of
steed,
the
okay?
Empire.
I gotta ride something.
Oh, you're
I gotta
going to
help the
ride
turtle.
that
It's a
thing?
win-win.
You know, we want to get to this place like today, right? That is a fucking turtle mine for once.
Whoa,
Mary is
covering the
correct,
ear
that
holes.
is a
Whoa,
fucking turtle.
whoa, watch him with the
Did
profanity.
you just ear
all
muff
right?
your mount?
Swifty here doesn't like that kind of talk.
I actually
Sorry,
do touch
does
the
it
turtle and
underst-
cast divine sense.
Does it understand speech?
Wait,
I don't know. I've been talking to him, and he's been talking back to me. I think so, at least.
Corey,
Goodness.
is
Yeah, that
this
is kind of how
Anyone
it
know
works.
lesser restoration? He's clearly insane.
Corey? Is this turtle a celestial, a fae, or a fiend?
I think it's got to be a fiend.
It is really a fiend. Okay, great. It's just like,
We need to kill this turtle.
no, because Paladin, I know. Just trying to go, yeah, it's a thing that we Paladins can do. I suspect it will actually move as fast as a horse.
It looks at you. The turtle looks at you, Ravis, and starts to try and chomp on your clothes.
I
Oh, look, he's hungry again. This turtle's always hungry. I love this turtle.
step back and go, pull out the chains of pandemonium, my heavy crossbow, and aim it at the turtle.
Well, we don't have
And then
time
just
to
like-
pack all that.
Thank
Put it
you.
away.
The turtle turns halfway back and starts threading to the jungle, making a clear path like nothing else could.
Oh, that is actually
Echo, is it
convenient.
going in the right direction?
Completely in the wrong direction.
Less convenient.
This way,
That's
come
where he
on.
wants. He goes where he
Echo
wants.
just walks
you
off
wait up a
and
little
then just
bit?
turns
Lucius?
around to face all of you and is like, do you not want to go to the facility?
No, we do. Lucius, you're going to want to come this way.
I know, but can you turn this guy? I can't turn this guy. I ain't got it. It's not like I got a saddle and reins or something. Here, come on. Swifty, come on, turn around, Swifty.
Tell him to turn around in your mind.
I should have thought of that. With my 8 intelligence.
As per Ravis's request, you try and say that in your mind, try to concentrate on Swifty. And Swifty stops, turns around, starts walking towards you.
All right.
Ugh.
You could do that about a mile away from him.
Says the guy that's walking.
I mean,
Yeah.
just because
Echo is already going in the very distinct direction.
oh shit.
And I assume eventually you all make your way towards that direction as well. And with Swifty heading the charge, the path becomes much easier, actually. So about 2-3 hours later, you seem to hit a clearing of some sorts. Before you actually pop out of the tree line, you see that there's some hint of civilization here. You see like a put out campfire what seems to be a central square. All around it there's like different ruined buildings covered in vines and moss, very much alike the box where you found Echo in. You see no sign of life as of yet, but it seems that there are individuals here.
Like
Question, was
individuals
this
here as if people have been here like recently.
Yeah. So there's like a still slightly fuming campfire put out, but
Damn.
fuming.
Would Echo know whether was this the facility that I was meant to wake up in, or is this a different one?
This is a different one. So this is the one where your the things you were supposed to keep are.
Are there any? Can we like look to see if there are any people around?
Sure,
Alright.
absolutely. If you wanna make me a perception check, to kind of see if you can find any more.
Oh, natural 20, 23.
Hey, there you go.
Gotta get that
Nice.
popular award.
So you see, there's no one around, but then you kind of see the edge of a third's face kind of peer from one of the ruins. It's carrying like what seems to be a bucket of some sorts, and he kind of goes through the central square, looks around, sees no one, and goes back.
Echo calls out, "You, what are you doing here?"
Perfect. Nailed it.
Perfect. As the creature starts, yeah, nailed it. As the
Summon
creature
my
starts-
weapon from the dimension as soon as that happens.
As the humanoid creature starts to turn heel and go back, you just hears the shout from the tree line, "You! What are you doing here?" And Candy goes, "Huh?" Turns around and starts running away from you. Yeah.
Like into the ruins, or
Yeah.
Good to
Into
know
the
they're
room.
scared of us.
They
About like 80 feet. The flying nope rope. Nice.
Uraeus familiars for the win.
Nice. Okay, so you send Ava ahead. Wow. Okay. So you're literally just sending the snake full speed after the person, yeah?
How
Okay.
far did you say they were?
80 feet.
Cast sleep.
Nice. Okay. Sure.
Yes.
Roll your dice. I think
What is
it's
that?
fine,
It's a
but-
5d8?
Yeah.
5 base.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you roll really badly, this should be fine.
I'm just going to do that electronically.
Good.
32.
Beep, boop.
32. The humanoid starts running and then face plant as Ava
I can do that
reaches
once
the
per
creature.
day.
Ava will just curl up like on this person's stomach, like, "Yep, I did this."
Good job, tiny snack friend.
Just-
Yeah.
Just look at everyone go,
Claim this.
oh, you were
I
saying.
claim this
okay.
unconscious person in the name of myself.
Aw.
I am fierce noodle.
Oh.
I make him slap.
Okay. The person is asleep for 1 minute. What are you doing?
Yeah. So I just quickly look at everyone and go, we don't know what they're doing. Yeah. Let's go and grab this person real quick. And I just start rushing up to where they are, but not like super fast. I'm still kind of like keeping my surroundings
You want to
vague.
get there in a minute.
Yeah, I'll definitely get there within a minute.
Killian will
So-
dance his way over.
Yeah, Echo's striding quickly.
Okay. So
Big
as you
robot
approach, so as you approach,
Is Mary still? Did Mary come out of Ava?
Oh
Or is
yeah, I
Mary-
would have when I realized
Okay.
that
Otherwise,
happened.
I'm like, come on, let's go. You're deaf
So
and
as you-
blind. Come on.
As you approach, you have like a better viewing of what this seems to be, and this seems to be several buildings that have been here for a long time that have been slowly repurposed by some kind of civilization or group of people. As you approach near to where the campfire was put out not that long ago, and you approach the humanoid that is asleep on the floor, you notice the pattern of their fur is of orange and blacks, mainly in spots of black, almost as if it's a leopard-like tabaxi. And you also notice that they are fairly small in frame and stature for a regular tabaxi. You might think this is a child or at least a adolescent tabaxi. Fast asleep.
Pull my chains out and just wrap it around them.
I would like.
Whoa. We just met this person. Let's
It
not
is-
get all weird.
Hold on,
Oh,
this
shit.
is like
is-
a child or something, so that is fucked up.
But
It
we
is
want to question
excessive.
them.
Oh well, yeah, I mean, absolutely.
But
only
they're grown.
precautions so they
No,
don't
you-
run and then
you just
accidentally
sta-
get hurt.
You just stand there, and Killian will go on to the other side of them, and I'll stand here. And then when they get up and look to run the direction they're running, there will be someone in the way, and then it'll be like, "We just want to talk," and they'll think about it, and it'll be okay.
Listen, I've been alive for almost 1,000 years. People don't do what you think. This is actually protection for them.
While this conversation is going on, Mary's just gonna start slipping away and like doing like a circumference to see who else might have been here, because if this is a child, they do not think they were alone. So
Perfect. So make me a stealth check.
yeah, let's hope I fucking do better at this than I did on my other rolls today. Jesus
Well-
Christ.
While they do that, I figure there's like just this slight argument. He goes, fine, fine. Pulls out rope instead. How about this?
It's a little less excessive. I mean,
Ravis.
29.
Travis, I like the way you think. I like the
Echo
way you
agrees
think.
with Ravis.
Look, living for a long time doesn't keep you from being a dick.
Look, Gravis,
I
Gravis.
agree with my brother.
It is
You ever,
not.
you ever
No,
seen a
it's just-
sleeping cat? Like, they're like a bag of water. You gotta tie it with a slip knot or something. That's just gonna get someone hurt.
As this conversation happens, Mary disappears with their 29 stealth.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Like
make
a
a
whisper.
Here we go.
small border around them.
So Mary, you start circling around while they are discussing this, and you do with your 29 easily scope out the entire place, and you see there are points where people more tabaxi are gathered here and there, just like doing normal day-to-day activities.
Okay.
Some of them are skinning some animals, some of them are just cooking.
Okay, so it looks like this is just sort of like a camp or something. Do I get the sense like they are excavating these ruins, or like those are just kind of hanging out?
Not at all, just using it as an open space they can gather.
Okay. Alright, I don't want to alarm anyone yet, so I'll make it back to my friends. Ooh, wait. Nah, yeah. I'll come back to my friends. I was gonna do something silly, but I'll save it. I'll come back to my friends and I'll be like, okay, so it actually looks like this might just be some sort of like camp or village that has settled in down here. So, and I'll explain, like, say whatever numbers I counted and stuff.
So the time that you need to get there and come back, I'd assume the child would wake up because it's only 1 minute.
Yeah, and I will say with all of them like being, Rav was like, all right, fine. How about this? And just ties the rope around the hands. Like it's kind of like cuffs, and it makes sure that they know that they shouldn't run.
I think
I'm
it's a
just gonna
good
let you talk to
precaution.
them.
She's just nodding.
Terrible idea.
It's
So
more
the-
about making sure they don't get hurt, not that. Oh God, they're waking up.
They kind of open their eyes slowly.
Just a smile on Rav's
Yeah.
face.
I'm gonna like kneel down because I'm assuming I'm the one with charisma around.
Excuse you.
You're scary.
This is true.
I'm going to kneel down and be like, it's all right. No, don't worry, don't worry. My name's Emerson, and we're just here to look for something in the ruins. Have you been here long? Are there other people with you?
You shouldn't be here.
What? Why not?
This is just for us.
That Echo cocks her head and is just like, this facility belongs to my mistress. Who are you?
My name's Riz. But I don't know. What?
Oh, hey guys, there are like so many other tabaxi here.
This is my new child. Come here. Like, it's all right. I'm going to take the rope off of his hands.
I was
I'm
actually
not a
about, because I'm
monster.
holding the rope, but I was
Like-
about to pull the slip knot and
Yeah.
be like, all right. Literally about to do that.
We don't want to hurt anybody. We're just looking for something. So we'll just pop in and we'll take a look around and then we'll leave. There's no reason for anybody to get into any kind of trouble.
No, you can't go in.
Why not?
It's not what the beacon wants.
Who is or what is the beacon? Is it a person or is it a thing?
I'm not sure. Just my parents say that we are allowed to stay here because we bring things to the beacon.
Of things.
Do you know what that beacon looks like?
I've never seen it.
Do I know what he might be referring to?
Make me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh my god! That's another natural 20!
And reroll.
Okay.
For a total of
Nat.
21? What?
A big 21.
So you're not aware of anything called the beacon or so, but you do know that there was another sentinel stationed here, and they were, let's say, less physical than 001.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, perhaps something to do with that.
Is there someone here who's in charge?
Yes, the leader.
Is there any way that we could talk to them?
I don't think they're going to be happy that you're here, but I can take you to them.
That would be. Yes, could you do that?
I guess.
All right.
Not going to be happy.
Well, a lot of people aren't happy about a lot of things. That's just a part of life. You're going to learn that eventually.
You are so good with children, Emerson.
Just turn back and be like,
Okay, well, didn't say I didn't warn you.
right?
And if you allow him to go, he just starts walking away in the direction deeper down into the ruins.
Follow
Just
behind.
this kid.
So at this
Not
point,
known
most
for
of
my
this,
children's skills.
most of the pathways between different buildings are kind of well kept and free of vines or any vegetation whatsoever. It seems like this tribe, whatever they're doing, they utilize the space frequently. And eventually you turn around a corner and you face what seems to be a rounded platform of some sorts where several tabaxi are sitting down and just chatting between themselves. And they kind of simultaneously look towards the child, towards Riz, and towards you.
Just as they look at us, just deep bow immediately, head down, kind of showing like I am not.
A feeling this was
Yeah.
a bad idea.
And
Okay.
I'm just going to, as I'm stepping in towards this gathering, I'm going to go ahead and lay down a zone of truth.
Ooh.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
So around you, because what's the radius of that?
30.
15 foot.
Oh, is it? Oh, cool. I thought it was.
Yeah, it's only 15.
Okay.
Well, it's 50-foot radius, which means 30-foot diameter, which is
Oh, that's what I was
Like,
thinking.
Exactly.
Yeah.
15
So if,
foot.
Move.
I'm casting it on them. I've got a 60-foot range that I can cast it out. So I'm just going to plop it 30 foot.
oh, okay.
Nice.
Let's just
around
hope they
them.
all fail their saves so they have no clue what's happening. Oh wait, no.
No, it's still
They still do.
somatic
Yeah,
and
yeah,
verbal,
yeah.
Still
isn't it?
know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no, they still know that they're
Yeah,
affected
they
now that I
know.
think about it. They always
Yeah.
know.
Mary is
Gonna
just
love
humming
that.
whatever music Killian had been playing all freaking night. Just like still going this whole time.
Is that a wisdom save?
It is a wisdom save, yeah. I
Yeah,
think
let's
so.
get music stuck in
Is
there.
it
that's a
wisdom or
save,
charisma?
yeah.
It might be charisma.
Might
It's
be
charisma
No,
saving throw.
It's charisma.
Yeah.
It's a good spell.
So at this point, actually,
It's a
as you
great
start,
spell.
to be honest, as you start casting, the people that are sat down towards the outer rim of this circle, they kind of stand up and see you gesture and start casting the spell, and they are just going to pick up their spears and turn towards you and just hold them in place. And one of the central figures that's like further away from you is just going to stand up, take what seems to be like a gnarly like looking wooden staff. In front of you now stands not too tall, but nonetheless imposing, a white furred tabaxi, dirtied here and there, and wearing what seems to be some kind of ceremonial clothing. Holds a hand up, and the spears kind of go down a little bit, but just lock there. At this point, if anyone's in range, can make the charisma saving throws because the spell does happen.
I mean, I guess
how,
Echo
how
would
far are
not-
we from
Oh,
them?
Yeah, are
to
you
know?
getting?
Yeah,
Are
see,
we in the range?
On them, we're not within range. I was
Are they
figuring-
letting
it's
us
just 30.
get that close?
So it's not centered on me. It's centered on them. I've
Yeah,
got a
fair enough.
60-foot range. Yeah. to
Okay, so
cast it
in that
from a
case, no
distance.
one would
Okay.
be in the range. But they make their saves, and the figure
15.
speaks up. Yeah, no, it was like a 2. The figure kind of holds their hand up. The spears kind of lock in place without advancing any further. It seems we have visitors, and they want to greet us by invoking their magics on us. I'm gonna warn you once. You are not supposed to be here. I will
Yeah,
let
but,
this
like-
slide if you leave now. If not, we shall consider this an act of aggression towards us and towards the beacon.
I'm a protector of this facility. You are the ones who are not meant to be here. And she has not broken her stride. I apologize for how little tact this character has.
Don't. It's phenomenal.
But
Love
what
it.
Echo means is that she thinks she's someone the Beacon would really like to meet. As
Yes,
Echo's
we
still
don't mean
striding
any harm.
towards
We're
there.
just here to
Just
help
deep.
Echo
Yeah.
find things and also stuff.
Okay, as you're saying this, Echo
18
continues
charisma.
to stride forward 30 more feet. I would recommend you tell your companion to stop. You should not be here, I told you.
Just
You'll regret this.
we cannot stop
Friends,
them.
friends, I think we're getting off on the wrong foot here. I think we just don't want to have a conversation. We want to talk, you know?
Yeah, we're not here to fight. We're not here to as an act of aggression. We're just looking for something.
Our companion who is oh, okay, yeah, I guess you are meeting her like right now. She was from your first, sorry. I just like assuming that she's like reaching them as well. He's like, oh, all right, whatever. She's too far.
Maybe
We can't control her.
She does
brief
eventually stop.
respite.
Is Echo still continuing? Full throttle?
She does eventually stop and just sort of fold her arms, stand very tall and menacing, staring at them. What is this
Okay.
beacon? What is it to you?
The beacon is what gives us purpose here. We obey its command, and it lets us stay here. Sometimes it grants gifts. Sometimes we bear the gifts. It depends. We live in harmony. We do not wish you to tarnish these ruins with your presence.
My
Could we
presence would
leave?
not tarnish these ruins. I was built in a facility like this. I am the one who's meant to be here.
It's time. Make me a persuasion check.
Oh man.
My
I believe in
charisma
you.
is 8!
You got this. I believe in you.
Can I do a help on that one?
What are you saying?
I mean,
I mean, look at this. She's part of the architecture around here. Look at this stone architecture. It's clearly built by the same people, built by the same makers. I mean, like, she belongs here.
Look at this craftsmanship.
It's fine. Look at it's perfect. It's a machine designed to create fear.
Sure. All right. Roll it with advantage.
The first roll was a 2. Okay. The second roll is a 14, but it's -1, so it's 13.
Okay. 13. All right.
Nailed it.
is
Well
that
done.
a failure, illustrious turtle manager?
Turtle.
That doesn't seem to be a fail per se, as
Echo.
the as the tabaxi, the wizened tabaxi kind of goes. Very well. I do see the similarities. But the truth is, this could be a coincidence. What is it to you? Why do you need access? Why can't you just leave and forget you ever were here?
Because the person who built me also built this facility, and I need to know what happened to her, and what of her work remains.
Do you mean the beacon? Were you built by the beacon?
I just very quickly go, listen, you felt my other friend's magic. It keeps people from telling lies. Obviously, she's telling the truth. Knowing she's not in the zone.
Nice.
But they don't know.
In the zone.
They might.
Yeah.
They might not, but they don't know where the zone ends. They just know that they're in the zone. Well, maybe.
We don't know. You don't know.
Sounds like a DM call.
No, that's why I said maybe it depends.
If that's the truth, then I welcome you to step in the circle and speak.
Oh, they know
And
it
kind of
is.
waves his hands, and the spearmen kind of fold out and make an opening.
Yeah, she'll keep walking in.
Okay.
I'll follow.
Okay. So both
I'll stand at the
Lucius-
edge of the zone.
I want
Okay.
to make sure I stay within 30 of Echo.
Okay.
If that's easy.
Yeah, it's fine. You're just outside. The circle is about like 20 feet in radius, in diameter.
30 diameter, right?
No,
Circle
the
of them,
not
not
the
15
zone of
radius?
truth, the stone circle
of
where
the-
they're yeah.
Gotcha.
So Echo, make me a charisma saving throw, I guess, as you step inside the circle,
Ha!
Word.
Unless you intend to fail it.
unless you intend to fail it. Yeah.
That's just a flat 0 because I
Nice.
got saves. So that's a 2.
I mean, it's not like a robot has any reason to lie anyway.
She's just like, yeah, I've got nothing to lie about.
Yeah, fair enough. In that case, he speaks up again. So are you saying that you are a creation of the beacon?
I do not know what you refer to when you speak of the beacon.
The creature that holds, the entity that holds this place together and keeps it protected and safe.
There may have been others like me who stayed in other facilities. Can you describe this entity? Or show it to me?
It is a being of pure light. I've only seen it once, myself, many years ago. But we do leave offerings for it once in a while, and they do disappear. And sometimes it grants us offerings in the form of strange relics. I can bring you to the shrine.
Does what he's describing sound familiar to Echo in any way?
I think it would. I think you would know that the unit built to actively protect the facility where the 3 items were kept was a less physical construct. It was more magic and arcane in nature. So there's a possibility that with the years it has, if it stayed awake, it has evolved in some way.
Mm-hmm. I would see this shrine.
Very well, you bear no lies, which I appreciate. But you were saying others like you when mentioning the beacon? What do you mean?
It's somewhat complicated. I was built a very long time ago much like this facility was, and this beacon, if it is what I think it is, was built around the same time.
Huh. The beacon has a creator. I have never embraced this possibility. This brings many questions. But it seems what you say, at least, is what you believe to be truth.
All of us have a creator friend. Remember that.
Perhaps. Perhaps answers a way to set a shrine then. Gonna start slowly make his way towards Echo. Reaches where Echo's standing, taps Echo on the leg with the cane. Off we go.
She gives him,
And starts
if a
painfully
robot could give a dirty look, she gives him a dirty look.
Did you just hit the sister of your god?
And it's still to be proven. If so,
Question that he asked.
I will repent.
Echo,
True
I just gotta
chase.
say, you did a really good job there. I think you should be the face of the group. I think you did a very good job convincing them. They were very hostile, and you negotiated that one into let's be friends. So you got one vote from me.
That did go
Thank you, Lucius. I
surprisingly well.
appreciate that.
I'm
I was
at
not built
least
for
here.
diplomacy, but
Well, shall we, I suppose?
Yes, let's.
So you all follow this elderly tabaxi and fall in rank as these four spearmen also fall in rank behind him. And he treads towards the northern part of this complex. And until you reach what seems to be some kind of...
Sorry, something that needs to get banned in chat.
Oh, we gotta get rid of a thing.
Yeah, we need a mod.
Oh, yeah.
That's me. Hang on.
Yep, Sam.
Hang on, I'm doing it.
Sam!
Ha!
Bam!
All right, I got rid of the robot, but the one we don't like.
Ori?
Oh god, no!
robot rights.
Echo!
Oh, you said don't like.
No.
Anywho.
Finally, Malakar's gone.
Hey.
Aww.
I'm kidding. We love Malakar.
So you tread through this complex until you reach a larger, bulkier building. Still same thing, covered in vines and moss, and a bit derelict already. Until you reach what seems to be a stone stairway that goes up, while most of the steps are already broken here and there. Shards of stone adorn the sides of the building and the floor around it. But as you make your way up, still led by this elderly white-furred tabaxi, you reach what seems to be a door of some sorts. It's a large double door made of pure stone, and you can feel the weight of it just looking at it. It has depictions of humanoids engaging in what seems to be a battle in the middle of a jungle. Here and there, it has the depictions of wizards or arcane adjacent individuals casting spells into a starry sky. There are depictions of the same wizards fighting battles between them here and there. And this is the bits you can analyze from the bits of the door that are just chiseled away by time and weathered by the nature and the flora around here. And as you reach it, there's a stone, almost like dais of some sort, which seems to have been brought here post. It's not part of the ruins. It's probably the tabaxi brought it up here to place their offerings. And the tabaxi gentleman speaks up again. And here we are. This is where we leave the offerings, and this is where they disappear, and sometimes this is where we found relics.
You've never been beyond the doors?
We have tried to open them once. This is where I saw the beacon.
Saw
But
it.
then... Sorry?
You saw the beacon?
This one time, this being of pure energy, bright as nothing else.
How long have your people resided here?
We've moved here about... What was I? About 50 years ago. We're part of the, we were once part of the fishing communities that live, on the shores of the Raska Lake. But one specific year, there was enough food for everyone, so some of us ventured into the jungle. And some of us stayed. And here we are. We found the beacon. The beacon protects us, and we protect it.
Well, we were built to be protectors. I suppose if they had nothing left to protect, maybe they decided to protect you.
I'm not sure if that is correct or true, but I like to think it is. The statements you bring to us shake the very core of our existence. Not of mine, I've lived a life before I reached this place, but
Kind of points, and you see, like, far away, children just playing in a corner.
some of us have only known this reality.
Do you, good elder sir, have a name?
Yes, you can call me Oxalan.
Boxalon. That's a powerful name. Love it. Do you, in your illustrious years as what seems like a guiding member of your unit, do people ever like? How do I put this? Are there other children that act like people you used to know?
No, I don't think so.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right. No reason. Just, a random curiosity.
Other question. What type of offerings do you give to this being?
I think we just dropped.
Also, stream is buffering suddenly. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Wait, it's back? Seems fine.
Are we up?
Oh, no.
Is it a lie? Is it a lie?
All
It
right.
is fine.
Preparing to flip desk.
I think it
It
is.
looks
fine.
actually, it's suddenly fine again. Like, no problem. So,
Chaps, bear with us. Bear with us.
We're back.
Just checking if everything's
We're
okay.
just making
Good.
sure the tech hags didn't follow us today.
Yeah.
If there
yeah,
is
it actually it looks
I
perfectly
think-
fine
You're
now.
good.
Are you faking me out, Robert?
I think
Seems it was
we're
just
okay.
buffering.
As I was saying, what type of offerings do you bring to this being of light?
We started by bringing foods and nourishment, but fast enough we saw those weren't being picked up. So we started crafting things. And leaving those, trinkets, if you call them, our own special artifacts. And in return, sometimes we get artifacts as well.
What type of artifacts do you get back? Similar things to what you've given or different?
Sometimes it's weird goblets or plates or cutlery or mundane things, but ornaments here, jewelry. But sometimes, once or twice, it was something more.
And he kind of twists the head of his cane, and as he does, the top kind of pops off, and you see like there's a crystal there which magically shines bright, and then it pops it back up and closes it.
If I may ask, what did you give for that?
At this point, he kind of goes towards the spearmen and turns to them.
If you don't mind, guard downstairs. Make sure no one interrupts us.
And the 4 spearmen kind of go down and stand down.
Apologies. Some of them are young. They wouldn't understand the implications of the news you bring. Nothing special. We always offer the same things, of the same value. We don't really find many valuable things in the jungle.
Just turn to Echo and... Does any of this sound like something you know of?
Does it?
Not really. You know that in several of these facilities, there were a myriad of things kept open. Especially this one, there was a specific room which was designed to keep Falaya's biggest treasures and most prized possessions, but the rest was actually part of a larger complex of the city of Obara that you used to trade with. So most of these buildings around actually was probably part of someone else's territory. So yeah, it could be something from Falaya or not.
I already forgot his name. But
Oxylon?
Yeah.
Did the beacon ask you for these offerings, or did you just give them and find that you were getting things in exchange?
The latter. We started making offerings after we uncovered the truth about the beacon, and then offerings started trickling down back to us.
All right. So if you were to stop, so they're not asking for offerings.
Not actively.
And
yet
where
you
do you...
still give them.
We have found that when we do so, the area becomes less dangerous. Sometimes the offerings that we get in return are weapons that we can use against the wildlife of the jungle to help us survive.
Has
It's a
anyone
mutual
else,
relationship.
Has anyone else other than you seen the beacon before?
Yes, but they're long dead.
And where do you put these offerings?
We use them.
No, that you give to the beacon.
Here.
Points at the stone pedestal in front of the
Place
door.
a dagger on it.
Okay.
Just place a dagger right on it.
Sits there.
Is there anything I can glean from studying this door?
What are you specifically trying to
Gotta go in there.
reach?
Well, there's some inklings of magic I'm familiar with.
We gotta go in that door.
Yeah, I was wondering if there's inklings of magic I'm familiar with involved in this.
Okay, make me an investigation check.
Cool. Bloop, bloop.
over there.
24.
24. There doesn't seem to be any magical protection whatsoever in this door. But as you're investigating the door, another thing you notice, not specifically what you're looking for, but something that you probably would notice, is that it seems to actually open quite frequently. There's not as much vegetation around the slidey parts of what this door would do, you think, than the rest of the building.
Is it a pushy or a pulley?
I think it's a slidey to the side.
Oh, it's a slidey.
Yeah.
Stylish.
Aesthetics.
Charismatic.
I approve.
I mean, do you need... Are we, like, trying to get in here without anybody noticing? Is that what you know?
And just being quiet, like his feet are shuffling back and forth a little bit, just looking at the door. It's like, what? I'm just a little bored.
I would like to go inside.
Maybe try
I would
calling
also
out to
like
whatever's
to go
behind the
inside.
door.
Well,
As at the mention of I would like to go inside, Oxalan just lowers his tone a little bit.
Look, I have lived many years, and I know that whatever's happening here must have an explanation. I do not think there is a god inside, but my people are happy believing that, and we live in peace. If you must enter, you can do so when night falls. I would request that of you. Make sure that no one is aware. And whatever you uncover, please don't take it away from us. We have something good going here. I understand it might not be correct to some of you to keep my people in the dark, but we are happy.
Well, I think we will do our best, that is for sure, yeah? You
I'm
know,
good with
we
nightfall.
don't want to cause any trouble for anyone. We just want to help our good friends. Yeah. I point at our massive new robot friends. Who I guess is my good friend now.
Why not?
That's how Mary
Mary just
rolls.
makes friends real fast.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you were talking about Swifty for a second. We just gotta be quiet, right?
We're not here to cause any trouble,
Yes.
so we will do our best to leave everything as we found it.
That is only what I ask.
Take my dagger back.
Well, that's not nice.
Did he? I'm sorry, I'm just a little, like, Sam is a little distracted with just text stuff. Did he say he wanted us to wait until dark to go in so that people wouldn't, like, know? Okay. Just wanted to clarify.
Fair.
Yeah, he's definitely a conspirator.
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
Somebody said.
What time is it now, though? Because I know we still had a few hours left of the journey before we got here from our rest, so...
Yeah, for sure. It's probably like noon at this point.
Oh, okay, so we've got plenty of time before.
Yeah.
So if we just wanted to kill everyone, we could do that and then go inside.
Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
Federal
not.
children. Yeah.
Well, no, not the children. Not the children.
Mary
Give
will,
them gold and let them go on.
Mary will look towards Echo and be like, well, it seems we have some time to kill, you know, before we are able to investigate this room a little further. Is there any place else in this, you know, this area you want to go and try to see what clues we can find?
So the door we're at is a door to Falaya's facility.
Yeah.
But the rest of the buildings around here were part of this other city that the facility was in. Was there anywhere that Echo remembers that could be important or useful to them?
Probably not. So it was more of a relationship of the type of, sure, you're a powerful archmage, we'll let you come here and do your things if you stop annoying us. Basically, we don't want any trouble with a powerful wizard. Please, yeah, use that building over there, but leave us alone here in our little lives.
Annoyance is a powerful tool.
This is way better than a fishing village. Don't mess it up for us.
Well, this facility has potentially got the answers I need, but I suppose we could take a look around. Would we be allowed to look at some of the artifacts that have been given to you by this beacon.
Of course. I can show you around. Please, at least eat with us.
I don't.
I will eat for her.
The rest of
I
us
am
would
famished.
love a meal if you are offering.
Very much appreciated. I will have something ready. Meanwhile, I'll bring some of the artifacts. And
Thank you.
starts making his way down the stairway again, and leads you into what seems to be where you first came, where there was that large campfire type of situation, which now seems to be just a large cooking spot for the entire tribe. And people start bringing things and making everything ready. And eventually, as you wait around, he comes back with what seems to be like a twine basket filled with knickknacks of ages past, and just drops it in front of you.
This is what I was saying when I meant mundane things.
Echo will start taking a look through it anyway.
Yeah. As he said, you find a lot of things that have absolutely no interest apart from archaeological interest. As for the rest of the group, you probably think that these are actually extremely valuable because these are artifacts from before the calamity during the Age of Arcanum.
We find Echo's charging cable.
This is where it was.
Oh,
Man, and I just ordered another one. Shit.
it's fine. They wear down after time.
Okay. Well, it was definitely interesting. To like see the artifacts. Mary might like take some time to just sort of jot like sketches of them into the spell book they carry around, just for reference.
Yeah.
And nothing looks at all of import to me either, right?
No, not at all. Okay. Not this basket.
So there's nothing in there that stands out at all. It's all just sort of to echo junk.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, absolutely. Because if you think about it, this is what Echo would have seen on every person's household back then, right? So it's just literally common things. For the rest of you, no, this might sound like valuable.
Useless.
Knob off of a
Then just
thingy.
behind Echo, trying to catch
A
them.
broken kid's toy.
Just go, oh, I used to play with one of these when I was a child.
Yes, Ravis just like going through like some ridiculous like memory lane kind of walk, seeing like a centuries old like things, even if it's not your culture necessarily.
Very lightly. It like Ravis has a look on his face, almost like he's like, I don't remember any of it. Maybe that. Like an old person trying to remember times back when they were a kid.
I love it.
Oh, no. Anybody want a Werther's?
I'll take one.
But yeah, so you are welcome to have the meal with the rest of the tribe, and everyone's a bit like shy in interacting with you, but you sit down next to Oxalan, and he kind of continues to indulge you in some conversation here and there about their life and what they do and whatnot, and how they came to be and to arrive to this place and make it their home. Eventually, sometime while you're eating, Ravis, your vision starts to blur. And once again, the very familiar feeling of your peripheral vision dimming out, and then eventually what you see in front of you starts to get closer and closer, and darkness envelops it. And these sounds cancel at the same rate as the imagery disappears. And the rainfall begins. Accompanied by the rattling of chains once more, this woman arises from the pool of blood in front of you. Face mask as pale as always, lips as red as before. And she stands a mere 2 inches from you, staring you right down the eyes. You have done well. You're on the right path. But you're taking too long. There are others seeking what you seek. You need to do it faster. Otherwise, they will come for you.
All right. I am near. Good.
Get this one. I am sending an ally your way. Do what you must. Gather what you can. My other disciple will deal with the rest.
Of course.
Be ready. When she fades into the background again, dissolving once more in the pool from whence she came. And your vision and hearing slowly comes back.
Yes, I love pizza too.
Does anyone want to have any scene or do anything before nightfall?
I did want to actually, while we were at the meal and we were mingling a little, I wanted to try and start finding out if ZB knows anyone in the camp here.
Oh,
if
interesting.
they know who ZB is. I mean, because ZB has returned from this sort of area, is also a tabaxi, brought back Echo. But what is that connection? And was that sort of a natural? Was that a pilfering? You know, what happened?
Yeah, so you ask around for ZB and that name, and it does not seem like anyone here has heard of this ZB you speak of. You do find in the process that they have been here, like, hidden from anyone else, including the original fishing tribes, fishing communities down in the Raska Lake. They are not aware of their existence. Once they found the beacon, they just stayed here and made their life here. Anyone else?
Perfect.
Or shall we transition to nightfall?
I will at the very least kind of gather the group up. Just be like, I had a vision from my patroness. It appears others. We are close to what she has sent me here for, and others may be coming for it. She says we must hurry, for it will be dangerous if we do not. I know no more.
You get a lot of visions from your mistress?
I am the word of the Raven Queen.
Okay, but that's
doesn't
words,
sound
not
so-
visions.
It's a saying. It means she gives me missions. I am her will in the world, and she does often send me information. Cryptically, I will say, but sometimes she gives me pretty obvious information, like the fact that people are coming, and we need to move quickly.
My concern is for the other people here. And Mary will just sort of gesture to the tabaxi and be like, if these people are here for whatever is here, regardless of if we are here, they are in danger too.
That is true.
Would you, I don't know, is there some way we can maybe warn them that there might be danger unrelated to us coming? They can look out? I don't
I
want
think the-
to, yeah, like my Freund's God said this thing.
There is no more I know how to say. I could tell them about my connection. Let the obvious patriarch know what's going on. Hopefully he listens, but I do not know if he will.
I think that might be worth a try. I mean, there are children here, and that is like Mary spent dinner like hanging out with the kids, so that's like clearly their concern right now. I think if we can let them know there might be trouble, we should do that, and then hurry and do what we need to do.
Yes. All right. Just go find the what was his name again? Oxalon.
Oxalon, yeah.
Go find Oxalon and just kind of like, may I speak with you for a moment?
Of course.
Just kind of like bring him to a place away from people's ears and just be like, this may seem odd, but I am a follower of the Raven Queen. You've heard of her?
Yes. A different lifetime. But yes.
Well, she sends me visions, information, and she has just sent me one that says there are people coming, looking for something here. And when she sends me information warning me, it means those people are dangerous. I think it would behoove you to take your people and flee. If you do not trust us, you can wait until we are done with our business, but I suggest leaving.
We cannot. This is our home.
I mean, just take out 350 gold. Would this help?
He kind of looks at it a little bit befuzzled.
It's not about possessions. It's about adapting to a different life.
And kind of pushes the gold back to you again.
Mary, just calling out to Mary.
Oh, yeah, I'm like playing hand games with a kid.
I've done what I could. I told you it wouldn't work.
Oh, what is going on? I'll like come over and be like, there's danger coming. Are you not concerned?
We are, but we can protect ourselves as well.
Oh, I mean, I do not mean to, say that you cannot. It is just, I think just, I had wanted to give you the warning so you can be careful. I mean, you said that you have been here always, so, is there someplace safe you go when intruders come?
Yes, the jungle. It's our best defense.
Then that might be your best defense. I mean no offense, but I could kill the lot of you by myself. And she warned me of them. That means you are not safe.
I understand. We shall send the children to safety.
Good. And I do not know when they will come. I do not glean that much.
We'll keep an eye out. For now, while you're here, and a few days after you leave.
Good.
But eventually we'll fall back into normality.
Hopefully it will be after they have come.
Thank you for your help and your advice. You didn't need to do this, and yet you did, and warned us. That's appreciated.
We are not here to cause any trouble or, harm people. We just want to help our friends, and I'll point towards wherever Echo is, like, chilling right now. And, do find what it is we came for. But we don't want to upset your way of life here.
Good. Thank you. I hope you found what you are looking for.
Not yet, but hopefully at nightfall.
Kind of looks around.
People are dispersing. A few more minutes and you should be fine to go. Good luck.
Thank you.
He kind of starts walking towards the center and start to help people move around and whatnot. And eventually, dusk and the nightfall come, and eventually all the livelihood and the festivities of the tribe die down, except for Killian, which continues dancing. And eventually, you make your way under the cover of darkness towards that same door that depicted the scenes that I described before. And you are faced with it. And Echo, the moment you step on the last step and stand near the pedestal, the sound of grinding stone starts. And soon enough, the double door starts splitting in the middle. Showing what seems to be an empty room ahead of you. Half of it covered in darkness, far away. It seems to be a large hallway, followed by a staircase that descends into the belly of this complex. And this is where we're going to finish the session for today.
Dungeon party.
Yay!
Oh,
Nice.
Yay, Izza!
Awesome.
Those sweet nat 20s, yo. Was that
Oh
two
my
or
God.
did you have
what the hell?
2, 3?
Yeah,
that
I
was
had
Yeah.
two.
that was
Two in
amazing.
a row.
Clearly,
Also two
you
keys,
have
so
Exandria on your side. I mean,
I'm
Dice
sorry,
give
Raven
it.
Queen is the deity of fate. and
I'm
I
the
feel
one
like
who
nat
made a
20s are
shrine
fate.
in game. Thank you very much. My god can beat up your god. Let's go, Robert.
Eh,
Wow.
eh.
Fight,
Okay,
God,
listen.
fight!
The
Your
gods are
dad.
afraid of my god.
I'm going to beat up your mom.
Oh, this is
Oh,
how
wow.
crusades start. Crusades start.
Angry old quibbling entities.
Shake hands. Hands and make friends.
My
Very
Oh, yeah,
well.
chat is saying, does this mean more echo?
It does mean more echo, yeah. I mean, if after this episode you're done with us, I totally understand.
Yeah.
But if you want to come back,
mean,
yeah,
that
next
would be
week.
valid.
Oh no, you are exactly my type of crazy, so
Wonderful.
He's just like, I have to go feed the meter for a week. Sorry. I have a thing.
I need to go recharge in my pod.
Yeah.
Just shuts down. Lucius comes with the cable and is like,
I'll be back in
Refrigerator.
830
My-
years.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much, everyone that stay there and watch the episode. It was amazing. Thank you, Isa, for joining us, and hope to see you
Oh, thank
next
you
week
for
as
having
well.
me.
yes.
And as the end dictates, let's just go around again, quickly say who we are, where people can find us on the internet, and if we have any things that we want to plug, now is the time. So why don't you start, Isa, now? Let's go the other way around.
Oh, okay. I'm Izza. I'm at Evil Clever Dog on Twitter and Instagram. I'm a cosplayer and I post a lot of my cosplay stuff on Instagram. I'm trying to keep up a couple projects now during lockdown. So if you want to check that out, check it out there. And I also play on a D&D show called Life of the Party, which I happen to be wearing the t-shirt for. Oh,
Hey.
What a coincidence.
So if you want to see me play a badass storm sorcerer chick, then go on my Twitter at Evil Clever Dog, and there are links to Life of the Party's Twitter account, Life OT Party D&D. We're currently on a hiatus because of the lockdown, but there are 38 episodes of the main campaign out for you to enjoy. So yeah.
Speaking of being super enjoyable, Sam.
Hey! Hi! Sorry, I was distracted teching things. Again, that'll happen when I tech, sorry. Hey everyone, I am Sam. You can find me on Twitter at @TheSamWisest. I'm SamWise_GameG here on Twitch. I'm a disability advocate and a TTRPG streamer. I'm also one of the admins and the accessibility director here on the Chromatic Chimera, so most of the time you can find me here. Next, I will be in our game Wednesday, Agora's Bells. I will be playing another rogue. It's pretty much the same, honestly, but a lot more drunk. So come see that. I make way worse choices as Blossom than I do as Mary, if you can believe it. So check that out. And then on Fridays, yeah, fucking believe me, y'all. Our group is called The Wrong Turns for a goddamn reason. So, otherwise on Friday, you can see me right back here for our City of Mist campaign, Dead Winter. It is our penultimate episode this Friday. So make sure to check it out. We're, fucking around with the river Styx. So don't miss out. It's gonna be a good time. And just another real quick reminder, thank you so much to everybody who has donated today for the fundraising efforts for Sanford, Michigan. I just put the link in there. I'll do it one more time. All proceeds of bits, subs, cheers, any merch purchases until June 1st is all gonna go to help aid emergency relief for a broken dam in our founder Chris's hometown. So show some, Chromatic Chimera love and help if you're able to. And that'll be Corey down below me to keep going.
All right. Thanks, Sam. I am Corey. I'm at DM Corey on Twitter and Instagram and a bunch of other places on the internet. Come check it out. I'm not currently dungeon mastering anything. I feel like a fraud saying I'm DM Corey, but that's my handle and I'm sticking to it.
Okay. Memes, Corey.
Dank memes. Direman. See, you guys, you're awesome. I am actually doing 3 painting streams a week now, doing miniature paintings and ramping up, trying to get in maybe some 40K things. I don't know. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 8:30 p.m. You can find me over on twitch.tv/DMCorey. And then on Saturdays, I'm doing viewer choice game. Pick out a game, go on Steam, I'll buy it, and I'll stream it. So if you've got any suggestions, any games you want to share with me, I'd be happy to play with you, especially if it's multiplayer. Let's jump on there. Let's do some games. And that'll also be there on Twitch. Just hit me up on Twitter and we can figure something out. And then other than that, I'm here. And I'm going to go ahead and toss it back over to Megan. I'm going to probably throw it the wrong way, though. So
throw it the wrong way.
Probably.
Who cares? Actually, it looks like you threw it the right way.
I probably ducked the wrong way. I don't know. I have no spatial reasoning. And with that, hello. I am Megan. You can find me most places on the internet at MeganLynnFTW. You can find me tomorrow and Tuesdays through the end of June over on Encounter Roleplay at 5 Eastern, playing in their Coriolis campaign, where I play a super illegal unshackled ship AI who sometimes gallivants around in an equally illegal android body. It's great. It's totally above board and it's awesome. I am also an indie game designer. You can find any of my games at meganlynnftw.itch.io, as well as physical copies of my game Session Zero at meganlynnftw.store. Yeah, and I think thank you for the plug, Nat. I appreciate that. And yeah, that's me. And I will pass it up. I know, I can't mess that up.
Oh.
Robert.
Hello. I am Robert Allen, voice actor. You can find me on Twitter at Voices of Robert. And also, actually, I will be doing this weird thing called streaming on my Twitch channel at Viper718. Patch 5.3 of Final Fantasy XIV, main scenario revamp for A Realm Reborn. We don't know yet when the patch is dropping, though it might be in a week or two. And when that happens, if anyone likes Final Fantasy or Final Fantasy XIV, amazing storyline. I'm going to be doing the entire storyline in New Game Plus. So come check that out. Ooh. And what I'm going to do right here, right now, is I'm going to divine smite it up to Nat.
Okay, I'm back. Hi, I'm Nat. I've been your dancing fool wizard today. You can find me, I think it's right down there at CrimeNat, KREIMNAT on Twitter. I post about D&D crap. You can also find me online, of course, every Monday here with our No Initiative crew. But also on Thursdays right now in Counter Roleplay, we have just had one session of Dreams of Dust that is at, 3 Eastern, I believe. Over on Thursdays over on Counter Roleplay, and I play another lying spellcaster. It's lots of fun. His name is Lord Felden, because he's a carnival magician who definitely doesn't do magic, but totally does magic, because I always do magic.
We definitely all have a fucking brand, y'all.
Yeah.
The worst.
We can
Besides
only
that,
be who we are.
Yeah, besides that, I'm a freelance layout designer and editor. Hire me. That's me.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Nat. And I am Nuno, and you can find me online at jnunotex. Everywhere you can find people online. I was your illustrious dragon manager for today, and hopefully for the next 7 weeks. And I have no time for anything else, so you can only find me here for now. Maybe towards the end of the year, I will have some interesting projects that I can talk about. But for now, here on Mondays. So check it out. Continue to check it out. Also, thank you very much, Chromatic and Mary, for hosting us. It's our second campaign here. We're very happy to be here. And if you want to help, you can and take something for yourself as well. You can use the code SHIELDMOM for a 15% discount on tabletop loot. So go to tabletop loot and use the code SHIELDMOM for 15% off your purchases. Also, the VOD for this episode will be up on Wednesday on the Chromatic Chimera YouTube. So be sure to go there and like and subscribe, and everything helps. You know how it is. Cringy YouTuber, Twitch thing, but it helps. So do it.
It does. Thank you.
If you want to keep in touch with what we're doing as well, Chromatic Chimera, just follow everyone on Twitter. Our Twitter is at NoInitiativeTV. And yeah, so we announce other projects there as well. To keep in touch with us and chat about the session and about what we're going to do next week, you can also join the Discord. And we have a channel there called Wildemount Discussion. So come and join us there and chat about this episode and what you'd like to see in future episodes. And I think this is all for today. And if you still have time, stick around, because we're going to raid Joel, aka Runaway Robot. So thank you very much. Love you all.
The best rogue.
Yeah.
See you next week.
Thank you, everybody.